This has got a bowl. I know it does.
Put the volume on.
No,
Medical. Oh, he got off.
Does he have
the bowl?
But does he have a dick still?
Not much of one.
Or a second asshole. I don't know which one it is.
So they say gave you a new asshole. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it right there.
Ladies.
Cats and squirrels.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Got all kind of shit.
Allegedly.
I'm not a professional.
Drugs.
Yes.
Drugs.
Yes.
It's the pipe.
Got a little bit of money, so the Lord did me good.
Canceled.
Malort.
I'm back in the emergency room.
Internet gone mad.
Sweet.
3, 2, go.
Go.
Or no.
Welcome to the podcast right now.
That's the intro. But immediately, just say, okay, all right. I didn't know if you wanted, like, Alex did a dance
Should have just kept it recording. God damn it.
Welcome to the Scoot City Podcast, you guys.
Well, that brings us in.
Copyrighted for that.
We doing the Malort? All right, boys, take a shot.
All right.
Take your shots.
Do it.
We're making
I'm just pulling
Wayside
out
take
the-
shots of Malort with us real quick, aka me. Cheers.
There's
Boys,
a cat.
love
There's
you.
a cat under the
Spirit.
table that's secretly getting mine.
That's Kenji.
Scrumptious. How's that?
Man, that
those
tastes
faces. Matt's doing pretty
I
good.
feel like that was supposed to be way worse.
It is.
It's
I'm
not
telling
Trying
you.
to
bad.
figure out what it is.
It doesn't
just
taste
bitter.
like
Cat
liquor.
pee.
So we looked it up. The story on it is, I guess, during Prohibition, like they wanted to get alcohol past everybody, so they said it was medicine. They're like, no, it's not. It's alcohol. He's like, drink it. Does that taste like alcohol to you? And he's
so
like, they thought it was
so
medicine.
Cough syrup is what
I
it is.
would think that that's medicine.
It's enjoyable, so
It's
there
real bitter.
must be
That one
medicine.
time you drank nail polish remover, is that the
Yeah,
what you're
it's
referring to?
real bitter. It's bad.
It stays. It doesn't. It's not gone yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
it
gonna-
lingers.
It's gonna be there for a bit. Sorry, boys.
But anyway,
You guys
introduce
said
yourself,
it,
boy.
and I almost brought you guys some whiskey to try, and now I'm glad I didn't.
The only thing I've noticed that helps chasing away is like
Yeah, I have
7-Up.
I have an hour and a half drive home, so
We won't make you do more.
be responsible.
We will
not make
You're
you
not
do more.
required to do anything with the first
I
one.
have
We're
a
good.
family that I care about and want to make it
You
home
all
to.
have families.
Must
That's
be
not
nice.
fair.
They all have families that I care about.
Yeah.
So who are you, boys?
Well, we were at I had to do the intro. It's your turn, Andy.
We are at the Wayside.
Do it like Cartman.
I can't.
You say it, I'll repeat it.
Oh my God, he's a
We are at the
translator.
Wayside.
We're at the Wayside.
My name's Andy, and I play drums.
My name's Andy. Okay. play the drums. Okay.
Just do a whole concert as Mackie.
I'm Matt. I play guitar.
I'm Max. I podcast.
I'm Dave. I like to party.
I know for a fact you don't party.
Podcasts are perfect for holding interviews.
You're right. Dave's the party guy.
I'm Phil. I play guitar and sing.
You guys are a pop punk band from where?
Man, used to be Beloit, but now it's Beloit, Rockford,
It's just an interrogation.
Waukesha.
Everywhere.
I live like.
And we were busy the night of April.
I was gonna say this feels like a courtroom. It's like, and
2022.
state exactly what you do. What kind of band are
And
you?
you're from where? That's not the information I received.
What's your socials?
Yeah, if you could give that and the 3 digits on the back of your mom's credit card, that'd be great.
It's been a while since I've asked her for her
man.
credit card to get gas.
I'm actually not sure what my blood type is.
I'm not sure either, dude.
But if I need to know that, it probably doesn't matter.
Your wife a
anyway.
nurse? She has that somewhere.
She might know.
She's
It's on her life insurance policy.
taking
that she
sure.
has
That's
on
a
him.
life
Insurance policy.
She's just drawing your blood at
Oh,
night.
it's listed, Matt. Don't you worry about that.
I would imagine it's on my license if I'm a donor, right?
No.
It's not. No.
That's
would
dumb.
That would be smart, wouldn't it?
I feel like
Make a lot of money.
Should we use these, or should we just harvest him and see what happens?
right. Yeah, I don't know. That seems dumb. I imagine they can test very quickly.
Yeah,
What
I think
blood type you
most
have?
They just
paramedics
drop
have
it
a
into a
test
thing
kit on
and
them.
spin it around.
Okay.
Well, this guy doesn't have AIDS. Give
Well,
him
I'm
one
going to
for
look for a test kit on Amazon later and see how it works out.
it. Yeah, dude. If you can find out you have COVID in 23
really use that
seconds,
information
I'm
in case I
pretty
need a
sure
hard
they'll know if
story.
you have AIDS.
Yeah.
Sounds about
I feel like that's a more obvious virus.
I mean a blood test for my blood type.
I was genuinely concerned for your wife. Like, yeah, no,
Blood test. We're not going to talk about anything we shouldn't, but we're going to launch right into AIDS.
That's what this podcast does.
2 minutes.
I feel like
podcast will
that's
do
half
this
of
to you.
why AIDS exists.
It's
for
usually
something
read
to not
AIDS is
joke
better, I
about.
think.
It's something about this room, dude. It brings out the worst in people. You walk in, you're like, we're going to keep it clean. And then 2 minutes in, you're
Wow.
like, we're just going to say horrible
Nobody
things.
told us that ahead.
I see. I really
bad
like
juju
the
in here.
Nuka-Cola poster. I just want to point that out. We were talking about games that we love earlier.
It's mine.
Oh,
this
it's
whole-
mine. It's only
Fuck
like it's
yeah.
your
We're collectively
fucking place,
big
dipshit.
Bioshock fans.
I am a Bioshock man, yeah.
They're, I guess Netflix is supposed
Yeah.
to be doing a series, which is
It's probably going to be.
it's a
Phil knows
series.
I have
It
it.
has
Yeah.
to be a series. You can't make a Bioshock movie.
I agree. They'll try.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
I also
Good
think you're a
over
fan of crappy
I am.
baseball
I
teams.
but- still-
But what I was gonna say,
A football team.
Football
It
team,
lingers.
whatever. That's
It's like I rubbed
how good
earwax
they
on
are.
my gum.
Yeah.
I mean, it was out there on
see,
the table.
I always forget the Cardinals are they a what are
They're
they?
both.
They're both.
We're just trying to talk, and it's not going to work.
Arizona Cardinals are for football, then the St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis
Baseball.
Cardinals.
That's the
what I-
only sports fact.
See, I
he knows.
couldn't have told you that. I don't.
Just got
So which
that.
one is it?
There's football, Arizona.
Okay.
It's all I can
This
taste, man.
podcast this episode's going to be really weird because we're doing it without headsets, so we're not going to be realizing when
You don't-
You are
You don't
at
get
my
to Britney
mercy.
Spears it up
You
anymore?
don't know if I've muted your mic. You don't know what I've done.
Yeah, hopefully
true.
Max is on point. Stop
put a
drinking
filter
Max
on
because it's
mine?
going to get worse as time goes on. The end of the
Yeah, you
episode.
guys,
yeah, by the
you
end, I'm
guys
drunk
think
and it's
you're not
usually
doing
terrible.
South Park impressions, but he pitch shifted our voices.
You're all way up there.
He makes you say some really bad things sometimes.
I
First
don't.
off,
He edits it.
you do that.
Careful.
We doing this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess we can
Alright,
find
so
out
What your
the
favorite pop punk band says about you. It was never a phase, Mom. If your favorite band is Fall Out Boy, you're probably a part of a band with extremely long song titles. I didn't know I was reading a damn book. If your favorite band is Panic at the Disco, you were probably really ugly in middle school and developed into a beautiful, beautiful butterfly in high school. You sexy fucking beast. If your favorite band is Blink-182, you probably mispronounce words all the time. Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my yad. If your favorite band is My Chemical Romance, you probably screamed like a little girl when you found out they were
Look at how
doing a
handsome he
reunion
is in
tour.
that picture.
Time to break out that black eyeliner.
That's the most handsome.
If your favorite band is The Used, you and your friend constantly get asked if you guys are twins. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If your favorite band is Simple Plan, you probably have a really bad relationship with your father. Just know, I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. What are your favorite
So, who's your favorite pop punk bands, guys? Any of those?
like
Blink 182.
Blink-182?
I'm just answering for all three of us.
Just take the cocky stance and be like us.
common threads.
So it has to be a pop
Captain
band
Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters.
Well, first for the meme, but then after
the
we
meme.
do want to know your actual favorite bands and your inspiration.
Yeah, Blink 182.
Blink-182 was a real
I wasn't
answer.
kidding.
That's the real answer as well.
I would say probably it's a toss up between Blink and Newfound Glory.
Yes, good.
Now, yeah. But like, in Blink's prime, it was Blink.
Oh,
It was never
And
bad. I still play
Newfound
the rock
Glory's
show at the
prime,
bar every
too.
so often. It's just
we
it's a
still
bang.
play the
We
rock
have to.
show at bars too.
Yeah, I suppose you do.
It's true. I actually don't listen to a ton of pop punk.
Me neither.
We're super varied on the
Yeah.
things we listen to, but
I think all of us here are.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I was listening to Kendrick Lamar on my way to Max's earlier. Yeah,
Spice Girls as I was pulling in.
that also does not surprise me.
I'm giving Spice Girls the win on that one.
I've been listening
my favorite.
That's a harder
Punk
pull.
band.
That is rage.
I've been listening to Phoebe Bridgers' album she put out last
Okay.
year, like nonstop. It's so good.
What were we listening to
is.
earlier?
I don't remember. It was was that? God damn it!
The fuck?
The one at the liquor store.
Yeah,
We're real good at memorying.
yeah, no.
We're real good at
we're
it.
not
One at the
even-
liquor store. Are we still talking about what are we talking? Are we talking about country, pop punk, hip hop?
I don't remember
was-
what it was. I think it was just weird shit that we listened to.
I can't.
We're real. We're unorganized as
Macklemore?
well.
Macklemore. Is that a genuine answer?
At
You're
the
just saying shit.
Well, you were worried.
he's just throwing out ideas for you guys.
Yeah, no,
You
I-
couldn't remember the name, and I was just throwing out somebody.
You said at a local place.
we
So
listened-
Andy's like
I
at
know-
a thrift shop or
We did listen to the Donnas on the way here.
oh yeah, we were jamming to the Donnas.
That does rule.
Lil
Yeah,
Dicky.
take it
Were you
off.
listening to Lil
Take
Dicky?
it
I do
off.
like Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
If you guys watch Dave,
Yeah.
yeah,
I heard really good things.
I make my wife
Oh,
watch
it's
Dave.
wild.
Hilarious.
That show is wild. dude.
Sometimes things happen on that show, and I'm always looking at her like, I don't do that. I
The-
just
the
like
table?
the show. There's no silicone bottom half of a
Yeah.
woman in my closet.
Well, that and the table in the garage. That
yeah,
one, that
the
was usually a
milking
pretty
thing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Best, most awkward ending of any episode in the whole series.
It was pretty.
I'm just gonna park in the street.
Did all three of you park in the street?
It was like I don't want to be anywhere.
I want to know.
He parked in the street. I'm pretty sure.
We all did.
Did all three of you
Oh,
park
no,
in the
we've
street?
all-
I parked behind.
We've all lived in
I've
apartments
never
I lived
considered
here.
parking in the
where
street,
people
and that's a
that
great
live
idea.
in the units are like, whose car is that in the spot
Yeah.
I usually park in? I'm gonna call the cops.
There's usually
And I'd
enough
be like,
spots,
they're way too busy.
but not always.
There's not always extra spots. Yeah.
I asked because,
Yeah.
like I said, I've been to this complex multiple times,
various
and there's
reasons.
never been parking anywhere.
It's gotten better. I think it's cleared out since the crime stabbings.
It's gonna get
There was
really
a
loud.
cop next to me on my way here, and I was like,
course.
I assume he's going to the same place I am.
Oh, probably. He's probably meeting his buddy over.
but no, he
here.
turned right.
Oh.
He turned right on Samuelson.
How far they've come.
What's that?
I was right by you, yeah.
Yep, that's
So
right.
I see, like the guy he was behind. I was just waiting for him to flip on his lights and pull that guy over because I knew for sure he probably was.
Yeah, I don't
So when you ask favorite bands, I have a problem because I'll bounce back and forth between like more modern artists, but most of the time I'm completely going back to like my 80s playlists and
Powerline.
Tom Petty, Powerline, you know.
Phil and I connect on
Powerline does
Powerline a
rule.
lot.
Yeah.
Powerline absolutely.
MJ is MJ's a daily thing for me. And then, you know, Tears for Fears and
Hell yeah.
and New Order and all those Fine Young Cannibals, you know. Bands that I shouldn't be listing because I'm 32. But
I literally go
just
back and forth between
and Van Halen.
I literally go back and forth between 4 Year Strong and Motley Crue.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Like Motley
very
Strong.
good. Yep. 4-year crew.
Your crew, yeah.
I like 4-year crew. That'd be a good crossover.
You know, I saw Blink and Motley Crue at the same place.
What?
Yeah,
In Milwaukee or
No, in Canada.
Oh,
It was one day.
Oh, yeah.
The headliner was Blink, so Weezer opened for them there, and then Taking Back Sunday and Brand New were at the same place on the same day.
I was going
That
to say
crazy.
Shibby's favorite is Taking Back
No,
Sunday.
no, and then there was NoFX and Megadeth, and they yelled at each other.
Dude, I listened to a live album of Megadeth the other day all the way through.
He was up there just freaking out on the guy, and I'm like, oh boy. And then the one night was like the more 80s hair bands and stuff, and then Motley Crue had.
hey, you know what sucks on that stage over there? That guy believes in God.
Fucking nerd.
Have
You know what? Fat Mike sucks. Dave Mustaine's up there just
The
shredding.
meme of emo kids and Christians, and it's like the one from Predator, you know, and it says, "It's gonna be awesome when I die." And they're I was like, yeah.
Do you guys have any other good shows you've been to? Crazy stories at any of them?
Been to.
Or played.
Been to or played. We always ask
I was
like
gonna
what
say,
the
I know you
craziest
guys
show
have a
you
couple
played.
really
and stuff
awesome
is.
ones.
We opened for Sum 41 one time,
That rules.
Awesome.
and we decided to play Bohemian Rhapsody that night, even though we had
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
not the movie.
We
the song.
played.
We just pulled out a projector and showed everybody.
Hey, that's a long song.
Yeah, we start playing the movie.
So we shortened our own actual original set so that we could play it because we only had like 15 minutes or something. And
So half of it was Bohemian Rhapsody.
so we found out that Sum 41 normally plays We Will Rock You, and they skipped it that night.
So it just didn't make any sense.
No, they skipped it
Evidently, they were
because we played Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
And
no.
Oh.
basically, I grew up totally. I'm a huge Sum 41 fan, and I think I'd like hurt one of my idols.
They are one of our favorite bands also.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you know,
Maybe. Their manager was super cool to
Yeah.
us. He was like,
we never met the band.
no, we
That's
didn't.
why.
But,
They were
you
gonna, you were.
You would have.
But he was like, man, that was awesome. He came out afterwards after we played. So that was pretty cool.
I'm hearing this all for the first time because I wasn't there.
Andy wasn't at that show. Sorry, Andy. Speaking of other cool things that we
well, how about
So Andy, what's your cool story?
show?
You got one?
we just played with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus a couple months ago.
that
was
rules
a very
too.
cool show.
We did meet them.
I mean, that's not as cool as Sum 41, but you know.
Did you steal one of their songs and play it? Did you play Face Down before they came on?
Yeah, we went up there and played Face Down.
That was awesome. I think they really loved that when you covered Face Down before they.
I still remember when Sum 41 came out, dude. It was
We
so
combined Face Down with Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's
And
great, dude.
they were like, we can still play it, right?
We should totally,
it was different.
we should totally start doing that whenever we play these bigger bands. Just start covering
playing their songs.
Covering the most successful song they've
long
had.
until they pull you guys
way
off
to get
stage?
kicked
Like
off
3
stage.
songs
They
in.
would probably pull the plug on.
Like 3 songs in.
I
The
would.
first 2 you're like, okay, what are they doing? 3, like, okay, and then they're like, all right, they're just doing our set, guys. Find out their
see
set.
what set
Find
list.
out
their set and
just
then go
play
to
their set.
You wouldn't get through the first part of the first
Introduce
song.
yourself as
they'd
them.
cut you off.
Hey guys, we're Sum 41 and just start playing their songs.
This fat lip just opened.
Make sure you guys stay for at the Wayside afterwards,
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
If you guys ever can do that and just switch sets with somebody at a show, that'd be fucking
I
hilarious.
mean, we could probably.
We could do that with Common Threads, I bet.
That would be hilarious,
Just-
actually.
That would
don't
be
mention
very
it at all,
funny.
and then
Don't
just have them play all your
acknowledge
songs.
Yeah, exactly.
And you play all theirs.
You guys at their merch table, just switch everything.
Actually, at the Red Jumpsuit show, Peyton from Common Threads, the singer from Common Threads, was at our merch table, and people thought he was me, and they were coming up to him like, "Oh man, you guys did an awesome job," and he was like,
He was
"Thank
taking
you so
pictures with
much."
people and
He was taking pictures with people at the merch table.
It was pretty fucking funny. I heard about the story. It's like, how did they, like, I get you guys are like the same like height and everything, but it's like beard versus
I don't know. I
clean
think
shaven.
He's taller than me. I assume
Peyton's
almost everybody's
big.
taller.
It's probably that symptom that a lot of people have where if you meet any pop punk band, if it's not Blink-182, you have no idea which band it is.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
You're like,
If I see
are
somebody
you
with a
We the
beard
Kings, or are you
and a
All Time
backwards
Low,
hat.
or are you, and just
that
like
dude played a show tonight. He was there. He was on stage.
Oh yeah,
I saw him.
his keys are on his hip. He was definitely on stage.
There could be a band that I know who is in the band, and I'm like, I think that guy.
Did Reliant K get another guitarist?
Yeah.
Which has
17th
actually
one?
happened at a show. Who are these 3 guys?
If
We
you're
tried to-
30 and white, you're probably in a pop punk band,
Yeah.
or have been at some point.
Right.
When I was in high school, I
Or
tried to
wanted
play.
to
Or you pretend not to
Yeah.
like,
Or
oh, I don't
Rapper or both.
Yeah, there.
We played a show with a drummer who had never practiced with us one time, but ours dropped out that day, and we were like, well, we still want to play it because we're stupid. So we went there and just had somebody else's drummer jump in that didn't know any of the songs. So we just tried to play 4/4, and we're like, after one song, we were like, all right, we're done. This is terrible. We're going to leave.
you guys,
Hey, so speaking of music, since we haven't gotten off that topic, but let's bring up the fact that Machine Gun Kelly has announced, like there was like some argument online.
he said he saved pop
He
punk or
saved
something.
pop punk.
He said that.
Yeah.
He said that?
Yeah.
He just got burned by Eminem
You know
and decided
what?
he wasn't going to rap
Man.
anymore.
Right, I'm like, dude, Eminem dissed you
Just
so hard you
because you
switched
have-
genres.
Just because you have Travis Barker on your side does not mean you save punk rock.
Hey, I have really, as I've gotten older, have tried to avoid like trashing artists because,
True.
like,
Yeah.
you don't know, man.
what
You
if
don't
we
know
get
what kind of
famous
stuff-
I
someday?
got good news for you.
Right.
Less than 100 people will see this episode.
No,
So-
it's like 100.
I knew not wearing
Unless
pants
we
was,
say something
was a good
You just
idea.
need to tag
unwholesome.
MGK in this, and we can start a Twitter war with him.
And just have the whole subtitle of the album.
We've got nothing to
MGK
lose.
dissed.
Straight
We've got
publicity.
nothing to lose. I will fight.
You guys want to go to war with
But
MGK? I mean, go
I will
for it.
fight him.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I actually thought his
famous.
I thought his last album was actually not bad. Like,
I haven't listened to it yet.
And there was that song,
But he
from,
had all
That
the
was false.
influence and input from all those veteran pop
I
punk
didn't
people.
like.
But that
I think he had
Paramore
Youngblood
cover.
on one of them, and I did not like Youngblood.
yeah,
Hang on,
the
did you
3
guys-
keys lower Paramore cover. That,
That
one.
Paramore
You guys,
cover.
you guys all need to shut up. There was nothing that MGK put out that was good.
Hang on,
His first
I
album.
see the System of a Down.
Andy.
cover.
He did a System of a Down cover.
Line,
Oh,
the line has been drawn in the sand.
We'll have to show you after. It's awful. He was like sounds drunk. It's
Is it
on
as
Howard Stern
really
live?
is it as bad as
Was
the
it?
Paramore cover?
Yes.
I haven't seen that either. We're gonna have the. After
Was
that
it Misery Business? I assume.
Watch it.
I don't know.
Whatever
Yeah, he
was
did
the
Misery
biggest
Business.
song is probably
Have you
what
heard
he
his song
covered.
with Ali Sykes, the
Oh
song
God.
he featured with him? That song is pretty much a ripoff of Misery Business. So
Isn't there another
MGK
song
ruined
that's a
Misery Business
ripoff of
twice.
Misery Business floating
Yeah,
around?
good
A new
for you. She
Olivia
got
Rodrigo
sued.
song, I think.
Yeah.
She got
Yeah.
sued and everything.
And then she credited him.
Yeah, after,
haven't
after
listened
the
to it,
internet
but-
freaked out on her. They were
Yeah.
like, you can't just
Turn the
steal
radio on.
Paramore.
MGK,
But then, like, Juice WRLD was getting sued by Yellow Card, and then he died. Like,
What happened?
that
What
sucks.
what
I
song
think
was
Yellow
that?
Card
he was,
killed him.
what song was that? That he
I don't remember.
wasn't it one that was on like Paper Walls or one of the albums where like it didn't get very huge?
He had been on some show and talked about how all he listened to in middle school was pop punk, and specifically talked about Yellow Card, and then like put out a song, and a lot of the harmonies were very similar. And
I
then,
thought
they
didn't
were
it sound
suing him
just
for
like
it.
Only One or one of those songs?
No, it wasn't off of that album. I don't think.
That'd be bold.
It was a less popular song, which could be an argument.
To
in
me,
some
I
cases.
I'm a pretty much like some of the albums for Yellow Card took a little bit to get into, but now they're all just amazing to me in different ways.
I enjoy Yellow Card.
I enjoy him.
I think
have a
they've
bad
always
word to
put
say
out some
about
pretty
him.
decent
Them,
music.
Amberlin,
They're
Bayside.
so sick live.
Dude,
Yellow
amazing.
Card.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
my
I saw
God,
them.
man.
Oh yeah, I
Unreal.
saw them at one of the last Warp tours.
2016, I think.
You remember we saw them at the rave in Milwaukee on their
the
acoustic tour.
Yep.
with
Chad Gilbert's
What's
band.
Eating Gilbert, I think it's called.
that
right?
really what he
I
called
think
it?
that's what the name of the band is. Yeah.
You and I,
After he
Gilbert
lost
from
a
New
bunch of weight.
Yeah.
That's irony.
you and I saw him at what was it, Whitewater, UW Whitewater, right?
Yellow
Remember that?
Card and
Over
Daphne
It.
Loves Derby and May and Over It.
Yep.
They were
Really?
the show.
That was
the
a
Virgin
long
College
time
Mega
ago.
Tour. That's what it was.
It was a long time
Virgin
ago.
College at Whitewater.
Yep.
I know. It was Virgin as in like Richard Branson Virgin, you know what I mean? It was like the Virgin College Mega Tour.
Yeah.
Not like, haha, Virgin College Mega Tour.
Like Virgin
Anyone who
Mobile.
attends this show is
Yeah.
a fucking virgin.
So you guys have been a band for how long now?
At the Wayside officially since 2012.
2012. So 10 years now, right?
10 years.
Yeah.
10-year
Really
tour.
been
You got to do it, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Into it.
I would
Except
love
their
to.
knees hurt too much now.
Oh yeah, dude.
I would love. I'm all
backs.
for a tour as long as like we can get like knee injections and
I get
basically
back
treat us
injections.
like NFL players
just put that
after
in the
every
rider
show.
is that we need
a
somewhere to give
chiropractor
us
with us
fucking
on the road
cartilage.
and everything.
We got acupuncture going on during the show. Like
That sounds like a good idea.
Andy's just playing like this, but there's just this short old guy behind him.
Don't move too much. Don't move too much.
Doing like the suction cup thing.
The cups, yeah.
Pants on a massage bed, but he's got his guitar like duct taped to the underside of it.
With the hot stones on your back.
I'm just playing like this.
The visual of this makes me want to do a fake music video for you guys doing
Playing
something
this
like
live.
that.
That could be pretty funny.
We could do that.
You could do that.
We could do that for college.
Being too old to play pop punk and make the joke about that. Yeah.
On it with the steam.
All right,
And it just-
nobody
it just has to be
else
the
gets
most
to have that
brutal
idea. That's
song,
our music
too.
video
Copyright,
idea.
trademark.
Yep.
Yep.
Circle
steal
C at the Wayside.
Blamed.
Yeah.
So what was your first show like, guys?
Ever?
Yeah, first show ever.
As
Okay,
at the
okay.
Wayside,
As
or
at the Wayside. We're not going back to freshman year of high school. It's just not happening.
What, you don't want to talk about your?
We could when we talk about how we all met.
All right.
the only two that could talk about it.
I mean, you definitely should talk about
Because
how
we
you
were the
met.
only ones there.
We were the only ones there.
Andy, okay, so we met in 8th grade and we started a band together before I even really knew how to play guitar at all. We both actually played drums, which is how we even knew each other. And the first actual show that we did, besides playing Johnny Be Good at a band concert,
I remember that.
mind you, was the first song I ever learned all the way through on guitar, if that tells you anything. We We played a Battle of the Bands at Beloit Memorial when we were freshmen, and it was just me on guitar and Andy on drums. No bassist, no harmonies, no nothing. And we were just playing a bunch of covers that in 8th grade we thought that they were cool. But we got to high school. Turns out everybody thought those bands were stupid. And so therefore we were stupid. And it took us till senior year to be, you know, cool. And even then we weren't cool. We were just the only band that actually stuck together.
I mean, you're kind of a dork.
Right.
But
That's my point.
I love you still. I mean, don't turn that on. I think
I
it's so
thought he was
loud.
I won't. I was like, wait, if I turn it on, are you guys gonna like?
I mean, we can find out if we can peak the mics.
What was our first show? The Big Kahuna?
No, our first show was Johnny Be Good at McNeil.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
What's that? Oh, about?
And then
That was actually
and then
in
we
middle
played
school.
and then we played at like the rec nights and stuff.
That would have been way cooler than
Gig's
what
a
we
gig,
had. We had
man.
shitty DJs.
Hey, man, we were
DJs paying
we were
censored
the coolest
hip-hop.
people ever in middle school. We were in high school. They were in middle school. We just played at the middle school rec nights.
Oh my God.
Ooh, all right.
We were the coolest guys in that
So that's what made you cool.
I don't remember it being that way.
ninth graders?
I thought we played. Oh, you know what? It was freshman year of high school. We played at. That's right. But it was a huge show, dude.
Yeah.
that was insane. How many
There was
kids
like
were there?
200 8th graders.
Right.
That's probably the
I
biggest
was
show
like,
ever.
dang, dude, it was like being in an all-time low concert before they even existed.
Oh my god. It just keeps getting better.
Oh, holy shit.
And then we got to high school and we played a rec night dance thing there, and we literally got booed off stage.
No, it was Andy. It was a battle of the bands.
Oh yeah, it was a battle of bands, so it's even worse. They
spelled our name wrong on the thing to vote for us.
And that wasn't the last time.
Nope, they got spelled wrong every time, which is
All
why
the
we
time.
changed our name.
How? Wait, what was?
Oh, our band name wasn't At the Wayside back then.
What was it?
It was a different band name.
What was it?
It was easily spelled wrong.
It was Acrid Alacrity at the time.
Oh, come on,
Okay,
dude.
how was it never?
And it's two
even
words.
if you spell it right, you're going to spell it wrong. I'm gonna tell you that right
That's what
now.
I'm saying.
It took me a few times to look it up.
But you know the word acrid.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone does. And then alacrity is like an old English word for
no one knows that
eagerness
word.
and
You know
excitement.
what?
Hey,
That's
they
not
said
true.
it. They said it during an NFL game one time.
Anybody that has ever played through Knights of the Old Republic
yeah.
knows
Okay.
what alacrity means, all right?
Yeah.
Adrenal alacrity, you know, the stims you can get. in the
Nerd.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
We played a battle.
We thought alacrity was perfect for pop punk, and
I can't believe at that time we thought that was a freaking great.
I don't think we thought that.
It's kind of. I mean, I see
think
what
we
you
were
were going
afraid
for.
to change
It
it.
was unique.
It's too clever. It's like too far. Up
A little
its own
bit.
ass.
I was
Yeah,
a little.
like Tim Robinson, we were way
That's
ahead
the
of our
way- that's
time.
the best way to put it.
Once
It's
we get a
not that
Netflix
it's bad,
special,
it's
we'll be
just
golden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was.
We were a band that insisted upon itself, and no one understood it but us.
Well,
But that's for the scholars.
years later, we decided that it would be a much better choice just to call ourselves Alacrity.
That's better.
It's easier to spell.
No one spelled it right.
Better.
We got what did we
Before
get?
I joined the
That's how-
band,
that's what
I
I
was,
heard about the
I mean, not that it was my,
Oh, we went back.
Oh no, wait, we're going.
not that it was my thing to say, but before I joined the band, I had my own thing going, and people referred to me as I think, a white African space Christ is, I think.
I think that's what they said.
Not for me to say, for other people.
That's
to
what
say.
other people said, and we were like, we got to hire this guy.
I think they should
We
use
could be immune to cancel culture.
the words acrid and alacrity next to each other could be used to test for dyslexia.
What does it? What does it mean?
You,
do
you
something
mean like
so
a
It
literacy
means that you
test?
do
smell
something with
bad?
such excitement you start to smell.
Yeah.
That's why we called ourselves that before, because we used to practice in an attic and it was very, very hot.
So it even had a better meaning than I thought, but it's just impossible.
Well, and
to spell.
exactly. Well, and no one else is going to get that unless we explain that every time we say the name of the band,
which is always a
we
good
had to
way.
do.
It's a
that
great
got-
way to name a band that
But
you
it
have to
got
explain
so
it.
yeah.
We got explained it a
Always
lot.
ask where your band name comes from. Like,
Right.
It's always a
At-
follow-up question.
At the Wayside was supposed to just represent us leaving alacrity behind and becoming something else.
Oh, cute.
So that's an easy story to tell.
So we want to know, what was your worst show though you ever played? Was it the first one?
Not the one other than the one you got.
You know,
booed
the
off
Battle of the
stage.
Ones, that wasn't that
worst-
bad because we didn't know any of those people.
Exactly.
And we
But
didn't.
yeah, the worst show you played as
hurt the
at the
most?
Wayside.
Was at the
while
Wayside.
All three of
Oh,
you
man,
were
I can't-
together.
At the Wayside. Worst show.
Worst show. We've never been booed off stage.
I mean, you guys
That's a good
always kill
start.
it every time I see you, and I try to see
Yeah.
you guys anytime you're
yeah, we're
around
pretty
locally.
good. We're pretty good.
Yeah, we don't have any bad shows.
We try to practice before
what's your
shows.
least favorite show?
So I would say it's the shows where you play and you've got like 6 other bands. They're all awesome, but they're the only ones there.
I was just gonna say, and they're the
And
audience.
so when you get on stage and they pieced out because
Yeah.
they weren't like cordial enough to stay and watch you, even though you stood and watched
That's like an
them.
unspoken rule, you're supposed to stay.
Yeah, that is the
but
unspoken
we don't always
rule.
follow it either.
Right.
I mean,
I was gonna say, I was like,
You
I
can
know-
see shows that you
I'm pretty
play.
sure I've
Well,
watched
like,
you
well,
guys
I
win
gotta-
over.
I gotta tuck my son in before he doesn't nap tomorrow because he stayed up too late.
Yeah, I can't think of like even going back to like
There were
the
some
old
definitely some bad shows, but I'm not gonna. I buried that.
I could
deep.
say, yeah.
like it's down somewhere.
That's
and
for
if
a
I
therapist to
I'd
find.
have to, yeah.
for
A
the therapist
therapist
to
would
find.
have to draw that out of me because
That
it's
show,
not
that's why
something.
you have all your problems. It's
Yeah,
that one show.
I can't think of.
there was one show, but we were alacrity. Never mind.
Well, let's talk about
yeah,
it.
There was
Fun.
the,
Yeah,
you
you
remember
can
the
talk about
show,
that
Andy, where the guy told you were
Yeah.
gonna die? Okay.
That's not, see, this is the kind of stories you want to get. Like
That's a
these-
good story.
Okay, so
well, this is the story.
everyone
This is-
shut up and Andy, tell this, please,
Okay.
because I'm very curious.
So we played this. Where was it? It was in Utah.
It was like a youth center in
yeah, it was in Utah.
Utah. Yeah.
So
sounds
Mormons
right.
got it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is
No, it wasn't St. George though. It was the other one.
yeah. I'm not sure.
That was
But
a great
That's
show.
besides the point.
Indian one?
It was a small place. It was literally like the stage was no bigger than like
No, that's-
the
it's
front
right
of
in
this
front of-
table to the wall. It was tiny, and there was like a railing. And we had gotten there. We set everything up. We were about to start the show, and then like this youth pastor comes up to the guy to the tour manager, and was like, "Dude, I have this. I have this weird thing where like I can sense like when something bad is gonna happen to somebody."
This pastor opened up with dude.
No, he didn't.
Hey, you know what? A lot of
you
youth
might
pastors
die.
do that.
He's
It's a
not wrong.
Did
good
he do a
tactic.
kickflip while he did when he came up to you?
So he comes up and says all this, and he's like, "I just have this feeling that the drummer for the first band and the bass player of the second band is going to die soon."
What the fuck?
Like seriously, like he's like, "I have this feeling that
Poor
it's
Katie.
going to happen soon."
She was
And
like
so-
one of the sweetest girls we have ever known. Katie, she was the bassist for the second band, and
Wait, don't tell me he was right.
no.
poor Katie.
It was the last time we saw her.
No, but it really got to her. Like it scared her. You know.
So, but
And Andy was like, "That was weird."
yeah. So well, here's the thing: is I distinctly.
I'm gonna have to send this to her when we're.
I distinctly remember
You're
us
still alive,
not
right?
playing the show. Like the guy that the tour manager, which was the singer for the headlining band, basically said, "Shut your mouth. We are done. We are leaving." And he comes over to all of us. He goes,
Yeah,
"Throw your
we're
stuff
outta
in your
here."
van and leave. Just drive away. I'll call you guys and we'll figure out where to meet up." And literally, we just threw our stuff. We took it all off the stage because we were completely set up, ready to go. We threw our stuff in our vehicles and we left. And we ended up meeting up with the rest of them like a couple hours later. And we found out why, because he didn't tell us why when he told us to pack up our stuff and leave. He was like, "Dude, I'll tell you later, but literally grab all your stuff off stage right now. Get it. Just, you need to get it out of here and go. Just go. All of
It
us."
sounded like he was gonna kill you.
This was in Utah.
I just feel like you're not going to live very long.
Yeah.
He gave you like, dude, he gave you like a timeline. It was like 3 months or something. So like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like
For
6
that-
months. 6 months.
for that whole
Good.
period,
What a great way to
we would have to check up on Katie, see how she's doing. You know, like
So
Oh my god.
I think I haven't done it. Did you lose your? Obviously, I'm married, so like I would never reach out to this person. I haven't talked to her in years.
Yeah.
But like, we would like every other year, something she would send me a message and be like, "So I see you're still alive. That's good."
And you both still are. The guy was wrong.
What a quack.
I wonder, you know,
So
I wonder if he died.
Oh my god, maybe that.
Honestly, hopefully.
We should look him up. You can find anybody.
I'm not going to hope he died. I'm going to hope he realizes he was insane and get some help.
No, he definitely should probably be in a home somewhere.
Yeah, somebody else's home probably.
Yeah, this was.
You think so? Because if he just tells people they're going to die
That's
soon,
a good point. I don't want to around old people.
I mean, this was.
He works
This was
at
2007.
He's
when
a
this happened.
CNA now.
He was wrong. But still, holy shit.
Yeah, this was 2000. The summer of
Who
2007.
says that to another human
Dude.
being? Like, oh yeah, in case you were wondering, about 6 months.
Yeah, 18-year-old us.
I was going to say a bunch of like fresh out of high school
that God
kids.
has given them the gift of foresight.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
like,
that
fucking-
too.
You said it was Utah
Yeah.
fucking weird ass Mormons.
yeah, they've got all kinds of weird ideas about God out there.
We talked about Mormons on the podcast before. They literally reached out to every one of us on the podcast.
Not me,
they did. They got
asshole.
Except
all of
for
us.
Ian. Ian's upset that he didn't get the Mormons trying to talk
You
to him.
didn't? Hey, if we bring up
doesn't
Scientology, we
love
might
Ian.
get some
hell
stuff going.
Will Smith
Like, I'm stoked for Top Gun 2, but like, but
I like
dude,
your movies,
That new
but
trailer looks fucking sick.
I know. I said I was stoked
I
about
didn't
it.
hear
it's
about
fucking
it. Who's in it?
badass.
Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer,
Oh, okay.
John Hamm from Mad
Myself.
Men,
Yeah.
and me. I'm in it. No.
Tom Cruise, what's he been in? He's in Top Gun 2, you said? What's he been in before that?
I guess so. You and Miles Teller's in it too. He's playing Goose's son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. And we didn't know that was Goose's son in the first trailer. This trailer came out and they're like, I'm going to make my father proud. I'm not going to trust you and make the same mistake my father did. I was like, oh, dang. I'm going to have to see this.
Did you see the thing? And I mean, it was just for comedic effect, but they like somebody outlined it and went through the whole movie and pointed out ways that Goose and Maverick were gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't they
Did
do
you
that?
see that
They were just
volleyball
in-
scene?
Yeah, like they were just saying like they alleged that they were just
And
into
they're
each
doing
other.
it
They were playing with the boys.
No, but at the end when he's
They're
like,
playing with
"I'll be
the
your
boys'
wingman
things.
anytime," it's like,
Hey, if
you
you've
can be
ever
my
actually
wingman
seen
anytime.
guys play volleyball, that's pretty much what it looks like.
Don't
Hey,
look
I
like
used
that.
to play volleyball like crazy, man.
Yeah.
I was
"Oh,
in.
it's fun as shit."
I was in Civil Air
my
Patrol,
wife
all right?
plays in several different teams in multiple different leagues and goes to all the tournaments and stuff. And I'm not ever worried because they all look like they're probably gay. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine. You can go play with Jim and Bob and John and Kevin and Steve, and I don't even care. Like, all right.
Steve. Fucking Steve's the one you got to watch out for.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's the angriest name.
It
Steve.
is the angriest name.
Fucking
It's a
Steve.
good one.
It just makes me think of that Flight of the Conchords songs. Steve. It said
Well, there's that South Park scene where he's like, pointing
and that
fingers
too.
gets us nowhere. Steve.
Well, we'll
One of the
definitely
greatest
ask some
shows
more
of all time.
questions, but let's play some fucking Milk or Medical.
All right, I'm in.
Milk or Medic?
You won't be able
Milk
to hear
or
the
Medic?
drops, but we'll.
Yeah,
we'll
you,
get
you
it.
got it.
I realized that like 10 minutes in, I was like, oh, I got no fucking pad, dude. No one can hear it.
Were you hitting drops?
No, I didn't touch
Okay,
anything,
good.
but like,
You can still play them for the recording effect, right? And then all right,
you can
I'll
add them
play
in post. I'm like, if no one can hear him, it's not funny.
go.
You took my power away from me, and I don't like it.
It's also really confusing
Oh,
because
because we don't have headphones on.
Yeah, so you
this
can't
is-
hear the drops.
this is the first
Dude, just
time.
go like this. They'll think you do.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've done it without headphones, so we can't hear everyone talking at once. So that's why we keep talking over each other a
It
lot.
happens. It's all right.
Yeah,
though.
shut
Honestly,
up
dude,
over in the
I can hear it.
It happens
sounds
at shows all the time.
good. Oh, good. It's a Reddit
I
video,
mean,
so I
I
gotta.
usually talk during your sets the
Yeah,
whole time.
I literally
all right.
talk to you during the shows.
You do talk. Oh, what the fuck?
Milk.
Full screen that and
100% milk.
I didn't see.
Yeah, that was 100%.
I was gonna say his legs all look like they're in the same like anatomically correct position. So. Yeah. I don't know.
That was on his neck.
He landed on his neck.
He did, but here, let me pitch this to you guys real quick. You guys know Joseph Gonzalez is his name on Facebook, but you guys know him?
No,
I don't. No?
Well,
very
You
generic.
probably do.
Like you know where we
So-
live, right?
What's his address?
That's 15 dudes in a 5-mile radius.
That's true. That's very
yeah, I
true.
suppose.
But anyways, I was at Prairie Street Brewing,
Yep.
obviously, like a year and a half ago. And we watched this dude climb over the edge of the stairs going to downstairs. He climbs over the edge of the railing and he honestly, I don't know what his plan was. He was hammered, clearly.
don't have a plan.
No, he grabbed onto it, swung over, and then just fell flat on his back from 2 stories up. And the sound of his head hitting the concrete still gives me chills.
Dude,
I know exactly where you're talking about too. Oh,
it was because we were down there playing darts, like right next to those doorways.
I was gonna say because the dartboard is right there,
and he's still alive. He has children.
Did you give him milk?
He didn't need medical. In fact. They called the paramedics and he refused medical attention because he didn't want it. So I'm going with milk here because this was not as bad.
His story, that's milk.
Well, so
that's milk.
We're not going to have a story like that for every video, though.
Sold.
No.
Here's the thing. He clearly was drunk.
When a buddy of mine was kicked in the nuts by a goat.
Don't they say that being drunk
is going to be loose?
Yeah.
That one time at
I think they do say that being drunk does, it loosens you up, so sometimes it can help.
It's true. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play the next one, Max.
That's the best.
Give him the freaking mall.
There you go.
I
hear it so vaguely.
We'll just turn my speakers out and then we'll be fine.
There we go.
This is really comfortable. It's like, choking my Adam's apple out. This is fucking great. Wait, is this the same video?
No.
I promise you guys, I'm an excellent producer.
Skrillex.
You just
Is that a
can't-
chef hat or a chandelier?
Well, I don't know. Shibby's internet sucks, so it's going to take 10
Not
minutes.
the internet. You got to pull these up before we load.
It's the hat. Okay.
Oh, that's Skrillex.
That is
Sure.
100%
Oh, it
Skrillex.
is, isn't it? There's no audio.
Does he get hurt?
No, he needs surgery. I
I
read
don't
this.
want him to get hurt. Oh,
Did he just run his head into it?
Yeah, hard as hell. I don't know why I was playing choppy. There it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Stitches.
Milk.
Full clip.
Stitches and milk.
Milk for sure, because he's gonna.
Well, Stitches are
He
taking
for
your
sure.
medical attention.
Shit.
He for sure
Duct
finished
tape
the
and
set.
milk. That's not medical attention.
He had to, or else they're gonna have to refund all those people. You're not gonna.
He's just bleeding
That is-
out.
he
Just keep
might have
pressing the
finished
button,
the
dude.
Yeah, I don't
I think if
he's-
you lean his head back and pour milk on the wound.
That's
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, Dave Grohl broke his leg and then continued to play the show.
Which was awesome.
in a chair.
Yeah.
Still.
The only way.
Fucking Phil Collins played
saying.
all of his last shows for the last year in a chair.
Yeah, he's a drummer.
He's a million years old.
It just
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed.
chair.
I saw something.
He had a special drum throne though, with like a back harness and stuff
Yeah.
to keep his, because he had back issues.
Oh, I know.
for
that,
decades.
That broke my heart.
I was really sad when they announced, or he announced
Their
that he
last
was
show. Yeah,
their last show.
Peter
I'm like,
Gabriel
damn,
was there though, man. That's pretty cool.
That was
Really?
fucking awesome.
He didn't come up and sing with him though, which
Are
was
you
lame.
serious?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, why were you even there then?
Yeah, you don't have anything else.
just loading it. But anyway, so we're going with milk.
That's fine.
Milk, yeah.
Should be.
All right.
Freaking mall.
I promise some will definitely need medical attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly at least one of them's gonna.
Play it
This
again.
one might be the one.
Yeah, let's.
Ooh, sound makes it so much worse.
No, okay. That was not a nut shot. He's in pain. That was not.
But that was his
wasn't a nut
stomach
shot.
for
That was in his gut. That probably knocked the wind out of him.
It was in his gut? Let me see it again. I got to see it one more time.
That was in his gut.
He didn't get hit in the balls for sure.
Yeah, that's
It's right
That might have
that's
been a dick
that's
shot.
internal bleeding territory though. So I don't know.
He's probably bruised.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
he needs medical
hernia
attention, but he's
inducing?
definitely
Yeah.
in pain.
Can we probably agree on
that's-
hernia? That he's got
That's right.
He's gonna need some. What
So
is
I guess,
it?
yeah, at that point,
Future
he's
He's gonna
medical
need some
attention,
transvaginal mesh.
I don't want this one to be the
Dude,
medical.
I've got some.
There's more.
There's not only one.
This is weak. For
There's more.
medical.
Don't worry.
We've got some OSHA videos we can have you look up to find some medical.
Hey,
Now he's speaking my language.
hey, Shibby. Want to show him the stages video off
not doing
camera?
that.
Not on
Yeah.
camera. We'll show it off camera.
Yes, okay. Jesus, you're gonna make them think I'm a fucking.
I worked at
lunatic.
a
You
He is a
made it.
psychopath.
We're
Yeah,
an aluminum
but-
factory for a little bit, and we walked into work one day, and they had it was a safety meeting, and they had a video of just people dying on camera from electrocution.
Yeah,
Wait,
I've seen those.
I was like, oh, okay.
This is kinda
And they're
cool.
like, so if you see anything like this, make
Someone
sure
dying.
that you let somebody know. Well, no. Like, if you see wires or, whatever. So as we're walking out, I walk past a machine and there are like wires sticking out. And I pointed out to maintenance.
Power line.
And maintenance
for
was
the
like
machine
fucking-
that
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
in
And the
walkway.
insulation was like
Yeah.
torn. And I grabbed a maintenance guy and I pointed out to him. And he was like, yeah, I wouldn't touch that. And now I work in safety.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna come back here and fix this. Just give me some time to get a different job position, and then I'll be back to fix this wire.
Yeah.
It died faster than we thought.
Oh, that's great. I mean,
Hey, it actually did a really good job.
mine-
that time.
It
It was just battery. It wasn't overheating for once, so we're doing pretty good.
Did you put a fan on it?
We don't have a fan. We just left the ceiling fan on.
You guys got fans, dude. Just keep it up.
Like I'm saying, like 200 of them. I was wondering, like, where's he going?
All right, play the next one, Max. Get it going. Let's just start pulling them up and having them load while we talk.
How about you?
Don't tell me how to
quit
do this.
bitching?
It's way funnier when I fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt's over here just talking to his wife.
I am.
I said hello. I haven't seen her in forever. It sounds bad. She's my cousin.
Now it sounds worse.
Say hello to your mother for me.
No, it's not like that. We grew up in Alabama. No, not like that.
Just keep digging, Max. Just keep digging.
That's all I'm gonna do is just keep digging this.
We
fucking
can't
hole.
show your wife this podcast. You know that.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't.
was trying
Is this
All right, guys.
Is it?
Buckle in, folks.
Is this an ankle one or a wiener one?
I don't know yet.
Or can't you tell at the end?
That hurts.
Oh, he's
But
good.
he got up. He got up.
He's good.
Wait
Not
for
his
it.
arm. What the fuck?
Wait for it.
He's laughing. He just needs some milk.
He's screaming, but also smiling.
I can't tell. So he went.
Lovely adrenaline.
All right. He sought medical. I'm still going with milk.
Yeah, I'm like,
And I'm gonna call him a pussy.
also, Matt doesn't skateboard anymore.
I don't.
I was gonna say there's plenty of. You can watch all the episodes of while Ian was in a cast for hurting himself.
I just sent these guys a picture the other day. I was messing around with the light in my studio, and I got this wicked shadow on my shin in the shape of a skateboard, and I was like, I'm glad that I don't do this anymore.
Dude, the weird thing is that video it didn't look as bad.
Until
The way his arm landed.
I was looking at his back. I'm
in
like,
the full speed
he's
one,
okay.
it was like, I thought it was his back.
Yeah.
Well, fine, and then fucking.
Oh,
his
there's
arm
a
was
snake. This ain't gonna go well.
Good way to start.
Snakes for
I'm not a big fan. Oh, there's no audio.
It's a big snake, too.
It's got you.
You know,
Got your nose.
someone probably just got done telling her, don't try to make out with the snake. It's not going to end well.
Kiss a fucking snake.
He 100% said it was okay to kiss that snake. I guarantee
Yeah,
you.
He wasn't talking about that snake.
Speaking of Alabama,
Come over here, sis, and kiss
He's
my
like, I swear I
snake.
didn't think she was going to actually do it, guys.
Oh gosh.
God damn, dude.
You're like,
I'm going with milk on that one.
it's stuck
Yeah.
in her face.
I'm pretty sure milk is the actual thing you need for that, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anti-venom. Milk
Yeah.
will fight the venom.
Right.
If you ask
He did it so he could suck her face, though.
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta suck the venom out.
Oh, by the way, don't do that. I just heard that the other day. Apparently, that's absolute bullshit.
Sucking the venom out.
It'll get you infected. Don't do it.
Well, that's what I thought.
Well,
Yeah, it's a terrible fucking
That's
idea.
Because
I
your
would
tongue
just
and your
literally-
cheeks and everything absorb.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I would literally
Yeah.
look at them and be like, "That's your fucking
Like you can
problem,
do.
boy."
Okay, think of it this way: you can drop acid by putting a tab on your tongue. What do you think is going to happen when you suck on snake
Allegedly.
venom?
well, you know what? There's a
That's
product.
why I learned that in the Doors documentary.
That's
There's
what
a
I heard
product
too,
that
man.
actually will suck the venom out for you.
What
It's
the
this
shit?
little plunger. And
Whoa,
so,
hold
hey,
on.
No, that's- I
this
saw-
podcast brought to you by a product I don't remember the name of.
It's that
but
thing
it
in
pulls the
Austin
venom out
Powers
for you.
It's that thing in Austin Powers. He keeps telling everybody it's not
Swedish
his.
made penis enlarger pump.
No,
I got this thing that'll suck the venom out.
It would do it.
A real
It
product.
would do, and that's a dual purpose item.
but
No,
it works
it's like that
for,
thing that sucks the food out of like
it
kids'
works for
throats
like
and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Well, there's
yeah.
that too.
That
but
thing?
This is actually for like bee stings, and it pulls the venom out of a bee sting, and is supposed to help. I haven't made it help yet, but someday maybe
try to
it'll
get
make
it
a bee
It's
sting
not a
suck less.
suppository.
I was
If
gonna say,
that
Just out
helps.
there whacking hives with
That's
fucking
definitely-
sticks. I took out a hornet's nest once with a shotgun, and
Yeah.
as soon as I pulled the trigger, I'm like, "This is a terrible idea."
Yeah.
and then ran.
Bird shot, I guess, would be probably the best.
That's what we did. But like immediately after I pulled the trigger, I
Oh,
was
you're
like,
being
"Why did-"
serious? You did that?
Yeah, I was like, "Look,
What
I was-
did you use
No,
bird shot?
it was not my gun. I was in Iowa with a.
Oh, that
my-
makes it better.
The guy who owns the gun was like, I was like, "What do you want me to shoot at?" He's like, "There's a hornet's nest," and I was like, "Are you kidding?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, fuck it. Like I was half drunk. I'm like, sure, we'll go for. Oh no, why did I do that? And then
So you don't even know what was in it. It could have been a slug.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't know what was in it. I didn't check it. And then he handed it to my mom, and she tried to hold it like this. And I'm like, you're gonna break your fucking arm.
Oh boy.
She held it out in front of her like
she
this.
did. She put
had the
her
stock
arm
in her
fully
palm like
extended
that.
and
So
like,
you went across state lines and used a gun that wasn't yours.
Allegedly.
Illinois.
Allegedly.
That's the most Illinois thing I've ever heard.
Hey, don't judge us for the fact that our state's laws suck ass.
I live here too, man.
I know you do.
5 minutes down the road.
Phil's over here about to start talking
Hey,
shit.
I get to judge Illinois because I don't live there.
I mean, that's fair.
Same.
It's fair.
I hate.
for Andy
There's
as
a
well.
lot about Wisconsin that sucks. You ever been to Madison?
Yes, it blows ass.
Right.
Some of our friends.
Good shows. Good shows in Madison.
Good shows and good bands out of Madison, but that's about it.
About it, yeah.
And the Great Dane is a good restaurant. And
the Great Dane is
and the old
awesome.
fashioned. And the old fashioned is great too. All right, I guess I don't hate Madison as much as I thought. I used to work there, so the people suck. I can tell you that right now.
I've had nothing but fun there, but that being said, I mean, it's not home. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see what this one is.
Oh no!
Oh,
Damn. So you like jumped as she was walking behind, and then just took the violin straight to the face.
Fuck.
Ow!
You broke my violin, you bitch.
I think you broke her nose.
I wouldn't even feel bad about hitting her. I'd be more mad that that violin is.
She was
very
trying
expensive.
to run past him when she should have just
The fucking Stradivarius.
for one,
and he
gone
broke it on
around
his
him
chick-
because he's clearly closer to the wall.
She should have been in the bike lane. That's what I'm going with. You're running that fast on the sidewalk. You deserve something to happen to you. is
Yeah,
my
because
opinion.
I got no argument for that.
if you're going
Man has
faster
no
than
means
walking
of making
speed
money.
and somebody walks out of one of the stores and bashes you in the face with
Dude,
one of the glass doors,
you're
that's
moving
your fault.
fast enough to break the neck off of a stringed
Dude,
instrument. I hope your neck gets broken.
That's one way to look
you
at it.
don't save that much time by running.
No,
I mean,
you
really,
don't.
not much. And for the danger aspect of it,
Give him the
Yeah.
freaking
I wish I
mall.
had
It's
another
like
fucking drop.
speeding
dude.
to somewhere that's 10
Right.
minutes away.
You're
Like,
getting, what, 30 seconds?
yeah. And you might get pulled over for it.
Then you're gonna be super late.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you get pulled over for running on a sidewalk though. Maybe in Britain,
There's some kind of rule. I'm sure there's rules for
Oh, I
it.
bet there is.
Uh-oh.
This one, I think.
I think I've seen this one.
You don't even have to play it. We already know this one.
This one's going to be
no.
medical attention, I believe.
tells me.
Something tells me this is going to be medical
no.
attention.
Oh, please.
Why is the laser not
You
working,
idiot.
guys?
You idiot.
Don't show it.
Dude.
Don't show it.
Show it. Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Depot.
What does the trigger have to do with the laser?
Literally nothing.
Well, I actually.
I was gonna say we
You have a
people who-
trigger activated laser?
No. I showed one of my handguns with a light on it to somebody one time, and he was like, "So does like the light turn on when you pull the trigger?" And he grabs the trigger, and I'm like, "No!" Oh my god! I had unloaded the gun
Smart.
I was gonna
because
say,
when you hand a gun to somebody, you unload
It's
it.
always
of course.
unloaded when you hand a
still
gun to
check.
another person.
Sometimes it's not always unloaded.
Every time
Right.
my neighbor hands me a gun, I'm like, fucking did you?
Yeah,
Tell
you
that to
have
Alice
check.
Baldwin.
What?
Right.
Gosh.
I'm not going to be the
Not
reason
too
there's a
soon.
hole in the wall and someone
It
dead
is
next door.
never too
Nah.
soon to criticize gun safety.
Right.
Never.
Absolutely.
No, because that's super important. People don't get it. You can own guns. There's nothing wrong with that. I am pro owning a gun. Just be fucking smart. Don't be an idiot.
The problem with that is
Wanna
that
tell John?
the population.
People are so stupid.
See,
man.
but that's
John
the thing
Bird.
is because half the
What about
population
him?
is so
Mr. fucking
stupid,
gun
we
pointed at his dick
have to
everywhere he
be armed.
comes.
Matt's literally doing the same right now.
no, I took it off.
I fuck with him all the time about that. I'm like, you shoot your dick off yet? He still hasn't. For those who
Oh,
wonder.
he had that on his. That was like the main point of his Snapchat for a long time,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Ooh, this post isn't
I
even
got a
approved
great
by the
photo. I got one
moderators
of them
yet.
point
Which is
blank.
the second worst thing that he
This
did
one's
with his
bad.
Snapchat.
Oh, this has got a bowl. I know it does.
Medical. Oh, he got off.
Does he
of
have
the
a
bull?
But does he have a dick still?
Not much of one.
Or a second asshole. I don't know which one it is.
So they say gave you a new asshole. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it right there.
We all back up like, oh, we need to get away from this situation.
It's bad.
That's the first one that's for sure. Well, I guess in the gun. All right, so the gun and
Play
this
it again.
one.
I want to see.
Depends on how bad he needs his hand.
No, I don't need to see that one
I
again.
want to see it again.
All right, play it again.
Close your eyes if you don't. The fans want this.
Oh no!
Right in the testicles, dude. Right in the testicles.
I can only hope that was his taint.
You better hope that's like your inner
I just
thigh.
hope.
Right here.
You know
what? No, if it
actually
went in his
better if it
taint-
went straight up into his ass, right?
Yeah.
It would
Because then it wouldn't like
It's
rip
gonna
another
hurt,
hole.
but
If
at
it went
least,
into
you
his
know.
taint, I mean
that can heal.
Yeah.
Making a new hole is not going to heal.
dude, if it hit his taint
as well.
his
find
junk
this
is
shit?
ruined.
That's milk
Yeah.
medical attention, guys.
Was that the whole?
That was it.
Thank God that was it.
Oh
Okay.
God. I think we're
We're due for
That's
a good
pretty
break here.
bored.
due for a break
yeah,
real
we're
quick.
right there.
We got him.
Yeah.
Everybody good? Take a quick break.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure.
Dope. All right,
What's
we'll be back
the,
in, well,
music
for you guys,
trivia?
30 seconds. For us, 10 minutes.
Some kind of broken, I'm a little bit lost, and we can't define the line. You think we might figure it out this time? I feel less like I know who I am, a common thief, a desperate man in a fall too far to land. Am I the flaw in an almost perfect plan? Like a flame long past the sunlight's fall, I could only see in shadows, dancing in fastly overstated. I lost my grip on the words I say, and the door slams in my face. I hear the lock engage. I better get used to this outside cage. She's not taking this on again. I know the spark died, but I pretend that I can't feel the blade. I take another look before she fades. Like a flame on past the sunlight's fall, I could only see in shadows, dancing in fastly overstated.
All right, welcome back. I got some music trivia for you guys today.
All right.
All right, so we got the first question. Which band was formed first? A, Simple Plan. B, Sum 41. C, Taking Back Sunday. D, Newfound Glory. Ian, quit looking at the answers. Oh my God.
I can't even read them anyways. I'm
He is
blind.
blind. So,
I mean-
Simple Plan, Sum 41, Taking Back Sunday, Newfound Glory.
My guess would be
I
Sum
think it was
41.
some 41. Yeah.
Because I know Taking Back Sunday was after them.
I'm gonna say Newfound Glory just to be
Because we
different.
know when
Because I know
Taking
the
Back
inception of Taking
Sunday
Back Sunday
started.
and Brand New and all that.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys want to take a guess too, my crew?
Oh, dude.
I was gonna say.
Some 41's a safe bet.
I feel like
don't
Sum 41
know
makes the most
Simple
sense.
Plan
I kind of want to
well
say
enough
Newfound
to know
Glory.
who they were.
All
That's
right.
true.
I feel like Newfound Glory was like under the radar for a long time.
They
Has
started.
me kind of worried.
They started in '97.
All
It's
right.
either Sum 41 or
The
Newfound
answer is Sum 41 with 1996.
That makes sense.
Newfound Glory.
Newfound was 97
And then Simple Plan.
because
and
we went to
Taking
the
Back Sunday,
20 year
Yeah.
anniversary show at the rave.
Dude, they were all really close to each other. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how close they were.
That's awesome though.
Because Jesse Lacey.
Hey,
played
good-
bass
good
for
job being
Taking
right,
Back
you guys.
Sunday. and
And then he, John Nolan kissed his. I don't even want to talk too much about it because I don't know. And Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
follows
Dude, I'm
They're
pretty
going to
sure
watch
with
this.
Jesse's
I'm pretty sure
girlfriend.
it's years ago,
Yeah,
and
he
I
kissed
don't
his
think it was a
sister.
kiss.
He kissed his sister or something.
Gen Zers are gonna have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
This isn't for them.
who?
They're not old enough to watch our shit
Yeah,
on YouTube,
literally.
apparently.
Who?
Yeah. Well, last
Gen
episode.
Zers.
All right. So
Gen Z.
Some
When
of
did
them
that
aren't.
start and end?
Nah, no fucking.
I
It
refuse
changes
to
depending on where
be.
you look it
Millennials
up.
that act like they're like children. It's like we have kids now,
Dude,
Like, we're
I-
actual
that's
adults.
the whole
We're
thing
all
is
millennials
the
in this
term
room.
millennials started being used when millennials came out as such just miserable, terrible, stupid people. And I'm like, wait, I'm not them.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Like, I've got a job.
lump
I
me
don't
in
live
with
in my
this shit.
parents' basement.
And we're like the last group of them.
right. We're like tail end. I'm like, no. I listen to Tears for Fears and
I have a job. What do you mean?
I got a wife. I got kids. Don't judge me.
We own houses now.
I don't.
I read.
Well, we got question number 2 here. Which band has the most streams on their top played Spotify song? All right, so we got Newfound Glory, Taking Back Sunday, All Time Low, or Sum 41.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I would be torn between All Time Low
I was
and
about to say
Taking
All
Back
Time Low.
Sunday on that.
It's all time low.
I would think all time low because the generation that's their fan base is the Spotify generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lean towards.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Taking Back Sunday maybe just
I would-
because there was a
Taking Back
couple
Sunday
of them.
all
Dude,
time
be
low.
torn.
there's a couple of like
doing since they've been working from
cute
home.
without the E, and
So-
it's just got played a million times.
I think we're all in agreement on All Time Low,
All Time
probably.
Low.
Right?
Yeah, that's actually the right answer. With
Actually, that's what I thought.
347 million. give
On
or
which
take.
song?
Dear Maria, of course.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
And
Oh,
then-
it's not weightless.
Not even close to their best song
it's
remotely.
not.
No, it's annoying,
And
dude.
second
Yeah.
place is Sum 41 with 326. And there's a huge
With
drop.
what? Fat Lip or In Too Deep?
In Too
Okay.
Deep.
Oh yeah.
And then-
That's
oh man, we
That's
just
their top
I'm
one.
sorry.
There's
Wait,
actually
that
a
was second?
huge drop off between those and the other ones. Newfound Glory is 112 million on My Friends
Wow.
Over You, of
My
course.
Friends Over You, yeah.
And then Taking Back Sunday only has 119 million on Cute Without the E.
That's
Yeah.
actually
That's
surprising.
surprising.
It's
I'm
only
sorry,
surprising
I'm
to
sorry,
me
let's make
because
damn
we
sure.
we
You got
actually
these-
listen to that album on
You got these
vinyl now. So
That's true.
I actually own it on vinyl. And that's the so both Tell All Your Friends and Where You Want to Be are both.
I love that.
I have both of those on vinyl.
Just a weird little bit of like strange music trivia I know, and I don't. It's a fairly bigger band, but the way that they did the mastering for one of their albums, where they just had a guy who had an incredible hi-fi setup. They played it on a record. They recorded it to a record just raw, and then played it on vinyl through his hi-fi. Recorded that, and then released that.
Who did?
I can't remember the name of the band. I just saw it on Reddit, but it was like they were fairly
What a
big.
dumb-
Big enough I knew the name.
Yeah, I
What
know
a
you're
dumb
not
fact
talking
to know
about
without
Taking
the
Back
name.
Sunday.
No.
Nah,
Not Taking Back
that
Sunday.
mix is so intentional. There's no way that
I mean, all of those like Long Island area bands recorded with the same guy.
Yeah.
Brand
Yeah.
new, Taking Back
right
Sunday,
before we could
Wayside,
afford to work with
like
him.
they all worked at the same dude. I can't remember his last name.
It's just a weird thing that I thought. I'm like, so somebody's just got a stereo good enough that where you're just like, yeah, just play the raw right through his shit and it'll sound great.
Wing it.
All right,
interesting.
This next question is a little subjective. Which band sold out the worst? All Time Low,
Yes.
Fall Out Boy, or Panic at the Disco?
No, well, okay, here's the thing.
Panic at the Disco because of that last album.
Panic at the Disco started already as a band that was like, you guys
That
didn't.
last bullshit with that song off the new
I
album.
hate
from
High Hopes.
Panic at the
That's my
Disco.
bane of my existence.
No, one of the
that fucking
songs. It's just
song.
one of the
High Hopes,
songs.
really?
I hate that.
I will
I
say,
can't stand High Hopes.
I will say, Fall Out Boy didn't.
It just sounds like a song they play in a stadium.
Oh, it's totally
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
It's Fall Out Boy, 100%.
Fall Out Boy.
It's
Fall Out
totally
Boy
Fall Out
betrayed
Boy.
me the most. That's the one that hurts me.
Okay,
Honestly,
but the most annoying
Fall Out Boy
live is for sure All Time Low because I went to see them.
100%.
I went to see them at the rave and they just quoted the Mark, Tom, and Travis show the entire time.
And everyone thought it was original content.
Yeah, and that's I was like, whoa! I listen to this daily in my car.
See, like I love Panic and I love Fall Out Boy and I like the stuff they've released. Like even recently, I enjoy them. But I know 100% like Fall Out Boy is the
You
one
can
that's
to
like
when
you sold
yeah,
out
you're like you
to be in a pop band.
To be fair, I don't really like the concept
The term
of that
sold
anymore.
out, yeah,
Well,
because it doesn't mean what it used to. And
Dude,
No,
if
it
I
doesn't.
was Fall Out Boy, if I had the pipes that Patrick Stump has,
Right.
I would sing anything all the time and
like,
make a
I'm gonna
living
go
doing
get
it.
some gas from
My
the
thing
car.
is, my thing is, I'm fine with doing that, but then you should also make music that you like to make along with.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
they claimed when they
side
came out
projects
with that stuff, though. They said that we were just making stuff that we wanted to
They're
make, and I was like,
fucking
all right.
Well, so like
They're
Joe
so clearly
and
lying.
what's the I can't remember the
I
drummer's
think the
name from
Andy's,
Fall Out Boy.
I think the drummer's name is Andy.
Andrew.
His name's Andrew.
Andrew,
Yeah.
yeah. Andrew
It's Andy.
and Joe from Fall Out Boy
not wrong.
did
I
the
know
damned things with
Keith Buckley.
Keith Buckley from Every Time I Die. And like
And the
Rest in
Pax
peace.
AM Days Fall Out Boy EP they did like right after.
We're all sad on the Screw City
first-
podcast
Take
about
this
Every
to your
Time I
grave.
Die not being a
you
part.
guys are Every Time I Die fans?
That
yeah.
album.
Oh man, they released
they're
one of the
my favorite-
greatest
favorite.
heavy albums of all time,
And then fucking break up.
imploded. And
Yeah.
it's like
It makes me
it's
so sad.
If Buffalo
I
had
had never
gotten into
seen
the
them
fucking
live.
playoffs and made it to the Super Bowl, they'd still be
yeah.
together.
I was
the
just
Buffalo-
like an hour and a half from Buffalo, and I wanted to go so bad, and then there was a horrible snowstorm, and I was like, no,
That
I'm
sounds like
driving home.
Buffalo.
Dude, especially in New York, like, I
I
would
was a
not.
month off seeing them when they break up. It was the worst. First
You
time
still
ever.
could have gone to the
I
show.
didn't
You
go
just
see-
I'm
wouldn't
not
have
gonna
seen
go.
them.
Why would I go see Under Oath and Spirit Box after Every Time I Die was supposed to be there? No, fuck.
I wanted to
No
go
disrespect
see
to
them
those
in
bands, but-
Iowa, and I should have gone in November. Like
You should have.
my
You
God,
fucked up.
dude. I should.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I've seen
Yeah.
them twice. It was awesome.
All right, so next question, guys. Who is the crown prince of pop punk? Pete Wentz,
no.
Travis Barker, or MGK?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Why?
He wrote it. He wrote it. It's his
Hey,
fault, by the way.
hey.
Those are
Okay.
all pretty fucking terrible.
I
You
was
just
like, if
wanted
we're
a
gonna-
reaction
But
with that
there
question.
is an actual answer, and you can Google it. So no. There's
According
an
to
actual answer.
fucking what
It better
Billboard
not
Top
be.
100, it's
It
fucking
better not be
MGK, you
MGK.
stupid son of a bitch.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
That's
it is
disgusting.
100%
I think like is it
MGK.
Billboard or some magazine, either Billboard or was it? Let me Google
I
it.
think it was
before
Billboard.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Right, it's bullshit.
No, America's already just a
Figured out
nightmare
because
as it
Tickets
is.
to My Downfall was on the top of the billboards for like. When it
Well,
came out.
they also say it for the fact of what pop punk is looked at now for mainstream pop punk,
Yeah,
not the
it's
fucking
Billboard.
like, actual-
Mainstream punk.
Yeah,
Like, I'm done.
That
like,
Yeah.
I,
Bit of an oxymoron.
pretty sure it's an oxymoron.
like this is
yeah.
Very
this
much
is stupid. This
stupid.
is stupid. What's happening? Like the suits and everything. Like you know the episode, the video for Still Waiting, where they walk into the office and sit down. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, hope I don't get robbed or whatever." And it's Will Sasso, I think,
Yeah, it is
plays
Will
the record
Sasso.
exec. And they sit down and they're talking about, oh, the corporate this and that, and we're going to change your band name and make you. But like Sum 41 did the same crap. You know, they just did whatever was gonna get more. Well, what was gonna get funding from a label, which you know, it's like the Wonders all over again.
I didn't. It's not my answer, but that's Billboard.
That's pathetic and sad.
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger on that one.
Well,
you Googling over
Has
here?
anyone actually listened to his
Yeah,
new
I'm
album?
looking
Like
at
in its
years they
entirety?
came
It's
out.
real
Okay,
bad.
so it came out in
Is it?
2020.
It's real bad.
What's that? The whole album?
Good.
His new
So-
album. I listened to it from front to back.
I
It is
have not.
horrible.
I haven't done that to
how
myself.
can you make
yet,
it
but
through a whole album that's bad? I cannot make it through one song if
Because if I'm going to criticize it, I want to be able to criticize it properly.
So Tickets to My Downfall came out in 2020. I just looked it up real quick.
I mean, that's why people stop
you knew
at our
that, don't
singles
lie.
and they never even
Brain
make it through our
Pain by
albums.
4 Years Strong came out in 2021, and that is one of the best pop punk
Oh, fuck
albums
yeah.
Easy
ever
core
released.
album.
Easily the best one they've ever done, which
yeah.
is tough
Yeah.
because
It's just
everything
their
they've done is
self-titled.
great.
yeah.
But dude, Brain Pain, oh my god! And then
album's so good.
and somebody says, whatever.
Let's move on. Let's
let people
we gotta
that
move
don't
on from the
they don't,
topic.
listen,
Another
they
question.
don't listen to music. They just write articles. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude. That's all it is.
You guys are like,
And honestly, they just want clicks. They're going to be
And you know
controversial.
what? The person that did that article is probably going to watch this and be like, "No, listen to all of them."
Well, that person
didn't
was
listen
probably
to any
also
of
an
it.
asshole, so fuck them.
All right, so next question is which band doesn't have any sexual assault allegations against any of the members?
Blink 182.
Oh no!
So I'm going to list them off here.
Is there like 17 options?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus
I know
Christ.
All Time Low is on this list,
So
and that's the incorrect
Pierce
answer.
the Veil,
It's only at the Wayside.
Simple Plan, Brand New, Front Porch Step. Why would you even put that?
Why
on?
would you put the only reason I even know who
He
that
had to put
is?
some gimmies on there.
A Day to Remember? Again, why?
Josh.
I mean, yeah.
Sorority Noise, Fall Out Boy, and Neck Deep.
and All Time Low.
All Time Low's not on there.
Yeah, you didn't put that on the list, buddy.
Because I looked up and they're suing to like against those people, and it's not, sure.
It's not.
Allegedly.
Hey, you know what? 90% of those things, though, for those
about Neck
bands
Deep?
are not actually resolved
I was gonna
outside
say,
of.
is Neck Deep okay? Or
So Neck Deep stand. What's everyone's answer?
I was gonna say,
say Neck
I
Deep would have
think-
been my guess.
I would have thought Neck Deep too, but
Could you say the list one more time?
Yes. Pierce the Veil, Simple Plan, Brand
Falling in
New,
Reverse.
Falling in Reverse, Front Porch Step, A Day to Remember, Sorority Noise, MGK, Fall Out Boy,
Drake.
Neck Deep.
MGK has a really bad reputation.
Oh fuck yeah, he does.
It's like from
It's
his
so
own
ba-
words.
It's so
in
bad.
interviews.
It's so bad. He played Tommy Lee. We need that guy to be a Motley Crue
Hold
member.
on. I just want to say that fucking movie was awesome. In
Oh,
my
yeah,
opinion.
totally.
The Dirt was great.
You can't watch it with your kids though, ever.
No, fuck no, you can't.
But Motley Crue's not for your kids.
But
No.
so is it Neck Deep, Shibby?
So is that everyone's answer?
Wu Tang
That's
is for the
that
children.
would be my guess. Yeah.
Trick question. They all fucking do.
Oh, okay. You fucking son of a bitch. Really?
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
My answer
Yes.
At least a day to remember is like the bass
My
player.
answer was
you know?
my answer
And he's out now.
Everyone in the band's good,
Yeah.
but the bass player,
And he's out.
problem.
Yeah, dude.
He's gone. Josh is gone.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
He quit because there was
So technically, maybe they don't have any allegations because that guy's gone.
That's fair.
So
They
it's
were all
the
about
right
Josh, and it
answer.
was all on Is Anyone Up?
so it
And there were a lot of naked pictures of that dude online.
Well, do you
Idiot.
guys know the reason why he's no longer in A Day to Remember?
No.
No.
Really? Okay, so
Tell us, Andy.
So the reason is evidently a couple years ago he got into a really, really bad car accident and he killed someone.
Oh,
It was
shit.
it was like it
So
was
we're just talking about
it was
Motley
a-
Crue.
I don't know if it was a DUI or some sort of under the influence thing, but he ended up killing, I think it was like 2 people, and
Dang.
went to court and won. And so that was the end of it.
Okay.
Well,
His lawyer.
Yeah,
well,
but still,
evidently
you have-
it
depends, yeah,
started resurfacing again, and people were like attacking they were mad at the band for supporting essentially a murderer.
Oh, yeah.
And so he resigned from the band, so then the band's name wouldn't be tarnished.
Good call.
That's why he's not
I
in the
mean,
band
it's
anymore.
So then,
But
who,
not over the sexual assault
yeah,
allegation.
who did the
Yeah,
sexual
but that
assault
one,
in?
yeah, no.
Was it him too?
Yeah, it was
him.
it
Oh,
was
okay.
Josh.
It was definitely him. But like he put there was a giant press release put out on A Day to Remember's website when it happened. He like announced that there was like allegations that he needs to actually pursue like legal
like, I'm actually
action.
doing something
And he's like, so I'm leaving the band for this reason.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Pretty much
about
anything that I haven't seen with my own eyes, I just don't engage with it because you don't know.
Right. Yeah. It's all
agree.
hearsay. It's all
I
just
agree.
It's
word of mouth.
people could be the nastiest people and you'd never hear about it, and other people could be just
Yeah.
absolute saints and somebody's mad at them. So you just don't know. Alex put ice in
So,
my
guys,
shirt.
what's your least favorite Blink 182 song?
Our least favorite?
Yeah. CB asked me this question a long time ago. If your favorite, like, what's the one song by your favorite band that like you could get?
I Miss
you'd be
You.
Okay with just getting rid of.
No, shut up.
Don't say that.
That's a good song.
That's my favorite album by them.
Yeah.
It's my favorite album by them,
to
but it's also my least
Oh,
favorite because of
Okay,
reasons.
if it's a song that's overplayed or has bad memories attached to it, that doesn't make it a bad song. It just
It's
might
not a
make
bad
it
song,
make it
it's
your
just-
least favorite song for different reasons.
My least favorite song of theirs with Tom would probably be Adam's song because it's hard to listen to and like not be
But I
depressed.
listen to it all
Yeah,
the
but
time
It is really good.
because it's a great song. Man.
Least
Are we
favorite
talking
would-
least favorite of like the
I don't know why
hits?
they just keep stopping.
No, of their discography. It would have to be off their last couple albums.
I would have to
Or
say
a
I'm not a
symbol
huge fan of Benoit balls.
Same.
They're
Isn't there a
not.
song about
They're
fucking a
so
dog in the
uncomfortable.
The item?
But
I
as
was
far
gonna-
as Blink songs go,
Am I mistaken? Isn't there a song about fucking a
there's
dog?
this, that's called that. That's
Yeah,
the name of the
that's
song.
And of course, we don't
And
want
that's
to
a
get rid
great
of
song.
that.
That's not
great
one of my
song.
least favorite songs. That's the one that got my parents to ban Blink-182 in the house, though.
That'll happen.
That one and Family Reunion. But
Yep.
I think you guys should just cover "I Want to Fuck a Dog in the Ass."
I don't think
Every
we
day.
should.
I don't think you should.
No.
No.
I don't think you should. It was,
Nah.
it was funny.
That's one of those that's like,
That's my karaoke.
it would be
It was
wrong.
funny when Tom sang it. When anyone else does, it's creepy. And
It would be
horrible.
wrong to cover it because it's like, you know, that
It's
that
the
came
perfect
from the
song.
heart.
Right. Tom,
It's too personal for us to like
yeah.
you can't
present
think
it
about
as
that.
our own kind
It
of.
would be blasphemy to try. I
Right.
agree.
Well,
We all know how to play it on guitar,
Feels like next
but,
topic, please.
but we're not going to cover it at a show.
I was gonna say, I'm
I
pretty
hon-
sure Matt
it's
has
sad-
a video of him recently doing it within the last like 2 years.
Allegedly.
I thought you did.
Allegedly.
I might be wrong.
Not that one.
No. Okay, never mind. I know exactly. Never mind.
So, do you guys want to segue into the business, or do you want to?
sure. Yeah.
Sure.
You want? Let's
Right
talk
after
about your
the
media
dog.
company.
So now that everybody's uncomfortable,
I was like, I don't know.
let's ride into the
Help
part where
boost
you
PR.
plug your shit.
Like, what,
I know.
So,
that.
what do you-
Give us your elevator pitch.
so outside of the band, what else do you guys do? You have a whole new media company now, right?
Yeah. So we didn't really even plan it like this. It just sort of happened where certain opportunities started coming up for making videos, and Matt and Andy already had cameras and knew how to take pictures and video, and I've edited things for the band, like just kind of cutting and audio
For
and whatever.
years.
And also I mix and master and record or whatever the music aspect. And then it all just sort of came together when some friends of ours that we knew needed a music video, and we're like, yeah, we can do that.
Well, it started. I mean, we shot our own music video.
Right. The interest, I think us becoming interested in doing it together was that we shot our own video for Lie to Me, and then
And it went
after
really
that we're
well.
like, huh.
The video is awesome.
People seemed
so I can
people
see this.
seemed to like it. We didn't get it. The only negative comments we got were like, you know, trolls and whatnot. That
Obviously.
like people that have clearly never heard of us, or actually somebody bashed it on Reddit. So I guess we finally
So
made
we're
it.
famous.
So we made
Nice.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
What did that one say?
I can't remember. It was something.
Because
vulgar
somebody
and
bashed
terrible.
us on Reddit.
Yeah,
like
they were
a
bashing
year ago.
My Denial single for.
Yeah, they were like,
they were-
man, these guys used to have
Every
good
song-
guitar
yeah.
parts, and now I'm like, sick. What? Somebody on Reddit cares about us enough to be butthurt about something.
This mix is terrible. Do you ever notice all the new stuff they come out with sounds
the mix,
bad? I'm like,
everything they release sounds worse than the last release. I'm like, you've listened to
"You've
everything.
listened to
That's
everything.
awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. It was in its own thread. That was weird.
So you bought the CD.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
But no,
Yeah.
so we do that. We do any kind of video, music videos, promotional videos,
Commercials.
commercial. Yeah, that's what a promotional video is, I think. We do commercials. We do commercials. We do like spots for products and people and
Ads for
businesses.
businesses also.
Advertisements in video form.
If somebody wanted to get their name out there for like a company they started, they could come to us and we'd be like, yeah, we'll make a video for that too.
What are those called?
Promotional videos just ads.
But anything, we're trying to get into like documentary territory, all that stuff, lives and things and people. Yeah. No,
Yeah, like follow somebody around. Tell
it's
their
something
story.
I think that we've all wanted to be a part of something like that, video wise.
We've also thrown around the idea of like doing like short films,
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds that you might put it in between
like
shows.
actually make like a script. Like I'm talking like actually make a script and
Yeah, we're
really awesome.
We're in talks with Lucasfilm right now
Of course.
to
nerd.
beg them not to sue us for making a short film at
Also
some point.
that.
About Star Wars, yeah, short fan fiction.
I'm a droid builder, so we already have like the props.
I mean, you build
That's
some
true.
badass droids.
That is true.
Oh yeah, we
That's
should have
pretty
told him to bring
sick.
one of his droids.
yeah, no,
We
I
couldn't film it, I don't think, right?
yeah, we could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just can't
It's
sell
something
it.
that he made,
You
even if
can't-
it's like, you know.
The rules
Yeah,
are
you-
pretty insane for real.
You can't
yeah.
you can't like
Especially
make
the Star
anything
Wars
for
stuff.
Are we
commercial
gonna get
stuff.
sued for that lightsaber on the table?
No, because it's not from a movie or anything. And but you just called it a lightsaber suit,
way to go,
maybe.
Shane.
No.
That's
a laser sword.
It's a laser.
Beam
Yeah,
saber.
I was seeing if it had any kind of markings on it that you might get sued over.
Put 'em in the
That's
camera
also
so they can see.
partly a butt plug.
Right, yeah.
Read it out.
It's mostly a butt plug.
I mean, for Ian, yeah.
Yeah, it's like flashlight.
But
All
no,
right, that just got weird.
So if you want to work with us, we're totally available. But
timing is everything.
there are certain things we won't film, like that.
Pornography, I assume.
Like most of the things should be.
You wouldn't do
brings to the
OnlyFans?
podcast.
You wouldn't do OnlyFans for somebody?
There's a couple people that do actually like OnlyFans reached out to a couple podcasts and had them just do like extra, like just an extra half hour or whatever for you don't have to you just subscribe but it's free. But they did that to try and get more people to come to their thing and be like, look, it's not just porn and it's just porn.
I did see them advertise. There was
just
an
porn.
ad on my
That's what they
YouTube
tried to say
something
about Tumblr, and it was all.
It's just porn.
It's just-
It was just porn.
When they were saying that
That's
they were
just a
going
wasteland.
to, what is it, demonetize OnlyFans? Or
They were
something
no, they
a
were
couple
going to
years
make it.
ago or-
Oh, yeah, there were no- like, they wouldn't-
no adult content.
Which is hilarious. It's
and
like
everybody got mad. I'm
I
like,
make cheese and also odd marbles, but I'm not selling any cheese anymore. It's like, all right, well, then you're
They
going to go
went
out of
back on
business.
that quick.
Right.
Yeah, because they forgot that
Oh, I don't think we ever
sex
said
sells.
the name of the business.
also the company is not OnlyFans, but we
name
do.
it, like-
but we do have an OnlyFans.
You do.
No, we don't.
There's a
I was like, all right,
I was
this is news
expecting
to me.
laughter, and I heard dead quiet.
Everybody got
In this day and
intensely
age, it's
interested
not
at
a
that
joke
moment.
anymore. Most people have only. We had,
We're like,
10 girls
yeah,
have
what now?
you know, Dylan from Dead Awake. He said on the podcast, so we can talk about it. He went to make an OnlyFans and like for real had it, and he made his
Almost
AVI a picture of his dick, not knowing that you can't make like your AVI a picture of like nudity. It has to be like deeper in your stuff. So he got banned like right away, and they wouldn't let him do it.
Really?
But he really went to try.
So somebody, if
So,
they
I
got
mean,
there
yeah.
just right, got to see Dylan from Ted Awake's dick.
Yeah,
Just
One
not
person
even
did.
paying. That was just on his
Why
thing.
would
Like
you-
that was his avatar.
I'm confused. If you're there to sell your body, why would you give the only thing you have as a man away for free
Right.
on your
I don't
profile
know.
picture?
Do you want us to call Dylan right now?
It's
and
like
figure
those
that out?
commercials we were talking about earlier. It's
Yeah, I
really
advertised-
need the
Front
Bluetooth module for
advertising,
this
I
board.
suppose.
Exactly.
You
Come
know,
see what I
like
can do with
this
this.
is my
Exactly.
product.
Right,
Would you
It's a
like to
still.
buy it?
It's just a
No,
still.
that is a good point. If
You want
you're
the
if your
video?
avatar, the thing that you're showing immediately is wiener, it's like, okay, well, you must do some shit with
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
there
what
must-
else? Where do we go from
What are you
here?
hiding?
We're going somewhere.
This is the son of the one guy, one cup guy. I'm
That's the next
intrigued.
video we're pulling.
Jar?
Okay.
The one guy,
Medical
one jar
attention,
guy.
guys.
Got one jar. Oh God, dude, that
Yeah,
still haunts my
we're all
fucking dream.
the shuffling sound is what gets you.
Yeah, the digging up the glass.
It's so bad.
Yeah. All right, moving on. APN.
Class.
Back to your
APN
business.
Media.
Yeah.
We've got a Facebook and Instagram. We've got some videos out there for you to check out if
also
you
have
want to see. If you want to
at
see
least a
our,
couple
our
of them.
work, we've got a commercial out
It
there.
will not help you recreate the one guy, one jar video.
Absolutely
Will
not.
not.
I'll CGI it maybe,
That'd be awesome,
but
actually.
I won't film bodily harm unless you're a stunt man, and that's,
That's a
the
good
point.
stance.
I
yeah.
am a stuntman.
What if
Certified.
Steve-O wanted you to do it? What if he came to you and was like, hey man, I'm going to stick this jar in my ass.
To be
Will you
honest,
film
dude,
it?
if Steve-O came to me for anything, I'd
I would
be like,
I would
yes.
assume he was
Yeah.
off the wagon.
Absolutely.
Just do it for free.
Yeah, I agree with that. Steve-O, you can come on our podcast and you can do whatever
I
you
am
want.
a little
boy.
worried. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen the ads like on Instagram about like whatever his show is that's traveling, and he's like,
Yeah.
I
love
want
it.
to go
this
see
is
it.
way too brutal or like way too inappropriate for Jackass," and I'm like,
What?
"Oh,
Okay.
boy." People have been passing out in every major city that we've been to. Grown men carried away on stretchers. It's like we went and saw Jackass 3D together when it came out, and I don't want to see anything more brutal than that. I don't
Did
think.
you guys
It
see
was-
Forever? Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't.
So,
All
We're
four of
gonna
us went.
watch it in a like a party together.
What's your thoughts on dicks? You like dicks?
I mean,
I haven't shopped.
Is it funny?
I haven't shopped there since they stopped selling
Are
firearms.
they funny to you? Because that movie's just all dicks.
What's your thought about dicks?
the sporting goods store,
I was like,
right?
I haven't gone there since they stopped selling firearms.
It's a whole lot of wang.
Yeah, there's a lot of
wang.
It's definitely the most
newest one?
penis I've ever
Yeah.
seen in like a 2-hour window
fine.
of my
I'll just tell
life.
my wife
Have
I
you
wanna
seen
watch
Pam
it.
and Tommy yet, though?
That's just one penis. that
Everybody
I'm
saw
watching.
Pam and Tommy.
It's just one, but it
that's
adds up
just
to the rest of
one.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's worse, talking penis or like 50?
But that's like a CGI wiener, though. That's not the same as like,
Yeah,
you
these
know,
are real wieners.
brutally
No, it's
destroying
true.
somebody's genitals
Real
on
wieners.
television. Like, that's
But then-
different.
yeah, no, like Bruno, like meat
That
spitting.
was that was
pretty
just
much.
gratuitous and not funny to me because I
Yeah,
was just
and I
like,
love Sacha Baron Cohen. I dressed up as Ali G for a podcast.
well,
but
here and my thing about him is like,
the character Bruno's funny, but not the movie.
right, yeah, like it should have. I don't know. In my opinion, that the wiener jokes are played out in like the first 5 minutes of Wiener, and then you're like, okay, he's naked again. All right, cool.
It was like uncomfortable and not funny anymore.
Yeah, and then thinking about that, I'm not surprised at all that Brian May and Roger Taylor were like, you cannot play Freddie Mercury. It is not happening. I know what you think you're going to do, but it's not going to happen. So good call because Rami Malek killed it. So
Except for
I hope I pronounce that right and I don't
it's
get canceled.
Rami Malek.
It's Remy?
I don't know. I mean,
Remy.
I don't think Sacha Baron Cohen looks enough like Freddie Mercury to do that.
Well, I mean, neither did the guy that played him, really, but
That's true.
he had the personality that pulled it off. Sacha Baron Cohen was more of the over the top, like the sexual stuff is what he was trying to go for, but I'm sure that's not what they wanted out of the movie.
Knock, Andy.
I thought I heard a knock unless somebody's shaking.
I can go check.
That's just the foundation.
There was a plane going by, but I will.
Oh, the planes. The planes have gotten ridiculous, right?
Don't get me started on
I live
planes,
next
guys.
to an airport,
man.
and it's not that
so
bad.
I was just in Louisville for like 2 weeks, or Louisville, if you live down there.
Isn't it Louisville?
Shut the fuck up.
That apparently is more acceptable to them than saying Louisville.
What the fuck?
Louisville is like
They get so weird about it, like anyone cares.
Yeah,
Wait.
like you're stupid for pronouncing
It's
it
not
right.
Louisville?
Not to them.
A lot of other reasons.
It's
Have you
named
ever heard
after King
anyone?
Louis.
Have you ever heard
So-
anyone say Louisville Slugger? No.
Right.
No one
I mean,
says
if you're
it like
in
that.
Yeah.
Louisville,
You got
yeah.
peanut butter in your mouth? Like,
Yeah, so
That's what
and-
they-
and
that's how they
do.
describe it.
It's Louisville.
Well, that's
Like
what it sounds like.
LUH
It's like teeth, like
VUL.
Oh,
Louisville.
But yeah,
Whoa.
it's
So we made enemies of an entire city during this podcast.
that's
Good job.
okay.
not the
shit, Louisville.
Hey, you got to step it up. We already did countries before this. Don't worry.
Did we?
Have you?
Russia doesn't like us. I'm
Oh,
sure Russia doesn't love us. China probably
Yeah.
not either.
yeah.
Well, you know what?
Vietnam after
Communism.
Lloyd's
I
episode.
know Texas.
Oh, yeah.
I
Vietnam
stopped.
definitely
I
does
stopped
not
caring
like
what
us because of
communist
Lloyd.
countries thought of me.
He's Vietnamese, and
We
it
titled this
didn't
episode
play
Viet
well.
Wrong. He's also the guy who loves your
clip of-
band.
The name of the podcast is Viet Wrong.
Dude, it should have been Vietnam.
That's a good
That's
one.
what Lloyd's got to name
That's
his
got to name his
podcast.
podcast.
Lloyd, I know you're
You can
listening.
have that. I'm selling it.
The clip of Bobby Lee
trademark-
talking about if he had to pick somebody to eat in like a plane crash, and he's like, you'd have to be a Vietnamese guy. Like you eat the Vietnamese guy because they get over, or no, it's Theo Von. But he's like, because they get over everything. Like you can go over to Vietnam as an American,
and they're still
they
cool.
don't hold anything against us. Like you could go over there
They
and it's
won.
like no big deal. That's true.
They didn't win, but they came close.
They got it out of their system.
They're a singular country now, so you know what?
Hey, hold on. CCR won the Vietnam War. First off, fuck y'all.
Maybe in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And everything we've learned in school, but
Yeah, that's true.
in actuality,
went to an
a
alternative
mistake
school.
At all.
I went to 3 high schools. Fuck off. Leave me alone.
same.
Did you finish?
You know
Actually,
what's you know
actually
Four.
four.
you know what's an eye opener, dude?
I finished at the third one because I got fucking kicked out of
You
the
go
second
to
one.
you go to high school. You have respect for your teachers. You think, okay, these people are educated. They know things that I don't know. And then you get on Facebook and you're like, wait a minute, you're an idiot.
Yes, sir.
All the things I learned from you, and you're not a very smart person at all.
And then you also start seeing people you went to high school with becoming teachers, and you were like, you are
you're
not
like,
a
what?
teacher.
The best thing that I learned in high school was from a teacher who was my, they call it homeroom. where you just you do
Put your
nothing
head down
for
and go to sleep. For
I
an
could
hour
be a
and half.
homeroom
Yeah.
teacher. I could be a
Mr. Dirk, John Dirk. And
Mr. Dirk.
He always had something to say, like every day, you know, some piece of information.
Like a
And
walking haiku machine.
we were leaving class, and he said, "Have a good day, everyone, and remember, if you don't have any friends, whose fault is that?"
That's actually very sound advice. That's good advice. I love it.
And I have thought about that, obviously, for like almost 20 years.
That was your
Stuck with
Mr.
you.
Beanie.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
It's not
helps.
bad
you.
advice.
It's
not.
that's we took
There's a
that
lot-
with us.
I've dealt with a lot of people that had no idea why. It was like they'll hit me up and be like, "Why don't we ever hang out?" And I'm like,
It's-
"Fucking you."
it's
I bet a lot of people
self-awareness.
don't
There's
answer
a
you.
lot
on
of
that
lack
If
of
you don't have
self-awareness,
any
man.
friends, whose fault is that? It can't be everybody else's. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's good advice.
I think it's great advice.
Yeah.
Chibi.
I just make sure. I just make sure all my friends are in bands with me, so they like. It's really hard for them to like quit.
That is a good point. Yeah, there's a couple steps to make him not
That's
hang
how
out
I
with
got
you.
these guys.
I'll never leave.
Oh, you want to be friends?
Yeah.
I got your soundboard, Max. You sure you don't want to be friends still?
That's a solid point. I should probably be nice to this guy. That motherfucker stays here, and it was expensive.
So we got some more things to show them.
Do we?
You can go past these videos and go down to the bad tattoos.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start here.
Yeah, we like to sign off our show with some
We show a few. We pick
weekly
the worst
awards.
one.
Yeah.
That's not even the.
I don't know
same
how he
font.
I
finds
know
so
that
many.
Walmart didn't pay him for that, so that's just a dumb idea.
Right, dude.
No, they didn't. Also, I don't know that that's exactly their logo. That
It's
key
not
looks
their
wrong.
font.
Yeah, not
and
at all.
there's no star or
Quit
whatever
fucking-
the sun or whatever that is in the logo.
I was gonna say something. Well, Alex
told him he could.
Alex picks shit up a lot.
That's true.
First off, fuck you, Max.
He picks shit up a lot.
Do your job. Shut up.
But yeah, it's a good pickup on the wrong font. I didn't even notice that.
It's absolutely the wrong.
It's
font.
not
That's the
even
Kmart
close.
font.
I was gonna say that is the Kmart font.
That almost makes
That's
it good.
pretty bad.
Or the McDonald's font.
Yeah, it does get a little McDonald's-y.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, go to the next
Oh,
one.
it's in the movie mode. That's why. Dude.
Oh wow.
Only good can.
It's not even
Only
at all.
good can
me.
I'm not sure what that was even supposed to say.
You know when you start
Only God
writing
can
on a
judge
piece of
me?
paper and realize you were writing too big and you get to the end before you can finish it, so you just like
That's
try to push
genuinely
it
what
all
happened.
together. Like I'm reaching the end of the collarbone here, so I better
It doesn't
squish it
even
all together.
start like at the fucking.
No, it doesn't. I just don't know what it's supposed to
that
say.
almost looks like
It just says only good can me.
CGI'd onto his chest.
I think it
though.
was supposed to be only God can judge me,
That's what
and
I'm
somebody was
assuming.
fucked up and just
You think
went,
so?
"Fuck it."
It,
I have to assume. What else
Only
could it
good
be?
can me.
his skin is too clean to be a guy that like.
This could be old.
Only
Got-
good can me.
Me. That's what I'm
How do
saying.
you
If
think he
like if
covered
they
it
meant
up,
to do only God can judge me, they just added an extra O and was like,
If I was that dude, I'd be designing
First
an
of all,
entire sentence around that
Right,
that wrapped
only,
around to
only
the back
people,
of my body.
Only good people can
"Yeah."
hang out with.
We
me.
saw one the other day where the guy's tattoo. He got a tattoo of like some girl's name, and then he got a big paint roller over it, which I was like, very clever. Then he got the exact same name and the exact same font right below it.
Well, here's the thing. It's probably a different girl, same name.
I don't think it was that. I think it was the same
one.
girl.
I think it would be hilarious to do because it looks like you.
The paint roller idea is excellent
Yeah.
for a
No, it
cover
was
up. That's
hilarious.
I actually know a guy who bought a tattoo gun on eBay and
I
thought it
know
was
a
a
guy
good
too.
idea.
We all know a guy
I know
like
a girl
this.
who almost did
He would
that.
only tattoo himself when he was drunk, and he got really hammered one night. This was a good friend of my cousin's, and he got really hammered and started tattooing the things that he keeps in his pockets. Is that a buzz? And he started drawing out like a pack of cigarettes, and then it was bad, and he tattooed an X. And then an arrow, and it says "bad tat" on his leg
Oh my
tattoo,
gosh.
permanently.
Well, I mean, that's owning it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's owning it.
But he has like the outlines
It's
of
like
pockets.
the same
and then,
concept
like,
of when we're on
cigarettes.
stage and we talk about how bad we are. Then at least no one can say that we're a bad band.
Yeah, I was just talking to
'Cause
a
we
friend about
already
this the
said
other
it,
day.
so-
That,
Pizza did show.
my mom used to say that I should have gotten into the
Nobody's ever buzzed with this
tattoo removal industry because like everyone who
Allegedly.
got tattoos like growing up and then suddenly regret it in their 30s and 40s. Like, to be honest, I'd be making a killing right now if I got into that.
That's true, especially with how frivolously everybody
Ted's been here.
just gets tattoos.
I
now,
know.
like, about anything.
Like I've only gotten one tattoo, and like it's like has like sentimental meaning to me, and like I won't get something else until I find something that either looks cool enough or has that much sentimental meaning behind
I'd
it.
love to have
Because like you have limited like real estate on your body for
Yeah, I just
tattoos.
don't know what I want, and
That's the thing is I can't pick where to put shit.
Go to town. Start eating, dudes.
Go ahead,
I'm
get
not
that
eating
next
dudes, but I
tattoo
will
up.
eat some pizza.
You're gonna eat something.
Go ahead and get that
Probably
next tat
pizza.
up, Max.
Yeah. All right. Let's go for the next one.
Which pie is that?
Oh, wow.
Don't scroll down, 'cause I don't-
Oh, wow.
The tat.
I love it.
The
Ghetto.
I want that.
what?
Ghetto.
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 I want that. I want that
The
now.
tat
I need
of
that
the
in my
ghetto.
body.
It's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
Man, this is really good pizza.
It looks
It's
like
supposed to look ghetto,
It
then
looks
you
like
nailed
a
it.
wood burning lettering kit that you would buy on
Bacon
Amazon.
sausage.
All right, then we got one more tat after this. Sorry, guys, we're eating for this.
We've only done this twice, but I mean, sometimes we run long and we got to eat.
It's become ASMR at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
He's gonna have to blur that one.
Are those
That's
like
gonna need a
real
blur.
people or
Wow.
I'm not sure.
Holy
There's
shit.
more going on than I realized at
There's
first.
He got
so
those-
much pussy.
Oh, on the
he got
sides
those pictures
too.
from the internet? Where did he post those?
I didn't see the
disgusted.
side. I only saw the middle one. I hadn't noticed the side ones
Yeah,
there.
same for me.
Wow.
Are those all the
But he's
same
got
girl?
angel wings on
side
the
ones have
extra
nipples.
side.
And then I was gonna say, and then the nipple just makes it a whole different nightmare.
Are those all the same girl or three different vaginas?
Hard to say.
Who fucking knows? It doesn't really matter. It's all
Star Trek.
terrible.
I'm upset about the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's all,
honestly,
it's all fucking
There's
terrible.
a weird amount of detail in the butthole right on the.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
That's true.
I guess I
Also-
am now
Also-
realizing how close the
no pun
butthole really is.
I was just gonna say it's entirely too close.
and now, well, I don't know, man. That's pretty accurate.
You never know.
You
Some
just
people
don't really
tear their
accept it
V to
until
the A.
somebody literally bends over and spreads it in your face.
True.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the last one might be the worst one.
Was that
There's
the last
another one? Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
that was the last one.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, there's more?
No,
As soon as you said that,
I
I
wasn't
was
gonna
like,
top that
oh,
one.
no.
I wasn't gonna top that one.
Who's the
Sorry,
tattoo
guys.
artist? I was like, yeah, dude, that sounds like a brilliant
That had
concept.
to have just been a homie.
Tattoo
And
artist was
honestly,
really hurting for
the
money.
dude can tat. Like,
Yeah,
it's
really.
not bad.
Okay, if we go and judge the tattoo itself, very well done.
The
Very well
shading.
done.
Okay.
The shading's great.
The tattoo is very good.
The
Concept of the whole thing is horrendous.
It's which one would you least like to have?
that one.
So the
that
bottom one.
That one.
Yeah, what did we say?
I was going to say, I love how all of them are like script across the chest ones. It's like,
This
Yeah,
one is,
they're all chest
you did,
tattoos.
You did. You went with.
I
Oh
have
no,
one
except for the
mys-
first one.
Oh, except for the Walmart
Yeah.
one,
you
yeah.
kept the theme though. I
Yeah.
like that.
The first one was just a bonus one. like, you know,
Especially
bitchy.
that last one being that, well, he does have some on his left arm, but, you know, like,
It almost looked like
contained it.
a,
he wanted to go out from, you know what, I got him on my arms, I want to do my body now, and that's where he started. That's,
Smart.
wow.
That can like go into a whole sleeve. Of
The thing is,
or, who
too,
knows?
because he put the ones on the side, he can't even draw like he can't even do like black panties or something
But
like
I
that over
like
it
to
to cover
think
it
he
up.
lost a bet. Or,
That's a big bet.
It's a huge
or
bet.
won a bet.
Or one.
Like
Yeah.
he got a bunch of money, but had to do that.
Okay, how much money to get that tat?
$100,000.
I was going to say a lot.
Is that it?
Yep, because
That's
that
a
would-
good. That's a nice.
Pay off
That's a
all
down
my-
payment on a good
pay
house.
off all my
That's-
debts and buy a decent house. At least the down payment.
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
still-
Yeah, that pays off everything
I'm
and a big
thinking
down payment on a
reasonably.
house.
Like I'm like, could this actually maybe happen?
I wear a shirt.
With the
I'll wear a
people
shirt in the
that-
pool. We're good. It's fine.
Internet make
No
it
problem.
happen. Internet
I
make
should
it happen.
anyway. It's so bad, dude. Where do you find this shit?
I don't think I'll ever find a worse one than that
You're
one.
That's pretty
I might,
fucked up.
I might retire the tattoo thing.
Yeah,
after
I think
this.
that.
Or just keep using that one.
Yeah, everyone. hey.
we keep comparing everything to
Because
that
nobody's
tattoo.
ever seen a tattoo
Take notes
that
about people's comments. Well,
Hey.
this guy like got really turned on, so we're not having him
If you
back
find
on.
something better, you have to keep that one.
Yeah,
at
all our
least.
future guests bring one worse than this.
Yeah.
I raise you one.
We've got a cool one. Andy, you want to know?
It's this,
Really?
but a bunch of dicks
Yeah.
instead.
He's got an MXPX tattoo on his butt. And he actually got to show them that he had it.
That
Like
kind of rules.
we
Put that in post. No.
They're like,
Send me the
Okay.
butthole picture.
That's a good. What did Yuri say? He said that's a good spot for it, or that's a good place for it.
Oh, we're doing a fight of the week.
Everyone likes.
Are you just gonna go to World Star?
Can I have a slice of pizza? I have not got one yet.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm still gonna eat way more than this. Just thank you. bands. My wife doesn't like I Think You Should Leave, but she loves.
I love I Think You Should
the
Leave.
Detroiters.
Yeah.
Same guys.
You know what? It took season
Same
2
guys
for my
and
wife to
same
appreciate
humor. Yeah.
I Think You Should Leave.
It's so great, dude.
Which one, Max?
I Think You Should Leave on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Actually,
It's absolutely
speaking of Morgan
brilliant.
Earp, he just started watching it. I was telling him about it the other day.
However,
Instantly. He's like, dude, this is amazing. He's sending me a bunch of like gifts and stuff. I'm
there
like,
is no
dude,
way
I
to
told you.
There is no way to tell someone. That
There's
it's
not.
good. They just have to sit down and watch it.
Yeah,
And we're, I mean,
I
we're
was here
huge
yesterday.
sketch
It
comedy
actually
fans.
goes both ways.
I mean,
the
yeah,
first
right
sketch
from
had me
the
hooked. I'm
right
like,
from
yeah.
the beginning. Yep.
The drool, the dribble coming out of his mouth because he's trying to smile, but he's pulling as hard as he can.
The sloppy steaks thing is the one that
Yep.
fucking got me, dude. That hit me
I'm just
so
think
bad.
this is slick?
I'm concerned.
This is pushback.
I'm concerned that
to
the
be an
baby
asshole.
doesn't think people can change.
God damn it, dude. I know what I'm watching when I get home now.
Yep.
Fuck. Well, let's start with the first one. I pulled up a few of them anyway.
It's just 3.
You say, give me that.
Oh,
I'm
is it
just
just 3?
playing.
It's fight.
I nailed it.
Look at you.
Totally on purpose.
Oh, damn.
It's a really short one. We're gonna put that
And the mask is still on his chin. Like,
Turn it up.
those walls are hard as fuck.
That fight ended very quickly.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, concrete usually.
I ran into a
solid.
wall like that in gym class when I was like a sophomore in high school playing basketball.
What were the results?
I had to get stitches in my chin. I've had stitches in my face 4 times. And that was one of them.
I've lived a
doing
very
that.
tame life. I've never had stitches in my face.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I've had
actually,
stitches in my face, Mal.
band related, I had, I tried to open a coconut with a very large knife one time when we were in South Dakota. And the knife popped out of the coconut and cut my finger. You can actually still see the scar like across it.
Literally.
I can see it from
I
here.
mean, it's very
the day of a
obvious.
show, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we had we were playing out there for like a youth retreat weekend, and we had 5 or 6 sets to play after that.
Fun.
Bandaged it up with a popsicle stick as a
Splint.
Just went at it.
as a splint. Yeah,
Smart.
and then as soon as we were done playing, went to an urgent care. I got stitches, and we played the rest of the weekend. I played with these 3 fingers.
That's
That's honestly
kind
more
of metal.
impressive than
I mean,
it
was
that's how-
insane.
That's kind of metal.
I think we have
It
some
was.
pictures or videos from it. That
Yeah. I did it, and I like looked down, and Pat, who was our bass player at the time, he was like, "Don't cut yourself." And 30
won't.
seconds later, just this, as soon as I cut it, I was like, where's the bathroom at? Is there a bathroom nearby? Like, I'm certainly hiding this from everybody right now.
Especially
really
bad.
bad, guys. Like, really bad.
Spanish and
Action packed. Jesus.
Yeah, you seen it?
She had that coming though.
She biting her snatch.
Yeah.
Got her by the box.
She did.
Oh.
She did.
Episode title. There you go.
There you go. I don't think they want that as the title.
Got her by the box.
I don't think they want that as their episode.
Probably
title. How do you guys feel about God
in Spanish.
That's true. We could just use whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, it's smart.
Wow.
That's an
I have
interesting
no
I've seen
comment.
guys grab balls and
That's-
shit like that to end fights. That's a new
legitimate-
one.
That's a
I've never
legitimate-
seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that one's the worst one.
I think that's
Probably.
Gucci biting versus getting thrown against the wall.
That's an interesting, like getting pinned.
Oh,
but,
she
like,
just sat there and screamed though. She didn't like punch the chick in the
what, I mean,
face.
oh
like,
yeah, it's true.
She was like, "Ooh,
If someone bites your dick, are
ow.
you gonna react?
Stop it,
guys, that's so painful."
I mean, you got to react somehow, right? Like you got to try and go for it. Like
Yeah.
try and stop it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel like she stopped.
I don't think she was biting.
You don't think it's fake? You think this is a conspiracy?
I think she was.
She was getting ass.
There was
just
something else
assuming.
going on.
think this is a conspiracy?
Put it on. Put it on.
Explain to us.
You can also use that to take some pizza home.
No, it's probably got like.
People's heads.
See the Rockefeller Foundation down there.
Really dope. Yeah.
So what website was hosting that?
Most of these are on crazy fucking videos on Reddit. The second one I think actually had a different player, so it was from a different website. But
Oh, you know, if we wanted a good, if you guys want a good Alex Jones impression, Peyton from Common Threads.
Oh, he fucking kills
Oh
it.
my
It's
God.
funnier than shit.
Unbelievable.
Which we will have Peyton
Alex
and
Jones.
Michael more than likely on soon.
Please do. I love
Because
those
I love
guys
those guys.
so
Can we
much.
just have him dressed up as Alex Jones? and
Also,
pretend
we'll
Alex
bring
Jones
Peyton
alive?
He'll
next
do
time.
it too.
do we want to
Okay.
go ahead and get to the last segment?
Yeah, there's dumbasses of the week.
All right.
Now we get to pick these two.
Can somebody hand me another slice of pizza?
No,
Thank you.
don't do it.
I will stab you.
Oh, this is
Give him
not
Middle
gonna-
slice.
You're enabling him.
end well.
For what?
He's breaking his diet.
All right.
Oh, you have a diet?
We put
No.
hours.
I like Vinny's already, but this is exceptional.
Alex has to lose 10 pounds. He has to gain 20 pounds.
Exactly.
All right.
I've lost 18 pounds in the last 2 months.
You look
Congratulations.
handsome.
Thank you.
All right. This guy's doing his own electrical work.
Oh, that's how you save money.
Well, you know he's blowing it because all the lights are on.
Right. Yeah.
That's
That's a
about
good
to
point.
change.
no one stopped this. This is the
He's
part
about to
you film.
cut through a wire. Yeah.
You know, the person filming's a real asshole. They knew this was coming. Why else would you film?
Did you grab the one that I sent you?
Out like a light.
People do that all the time. They film stuff
There
they
was
know
one
is
that I
bad. They
sent
just
him,
want to
I
put it
still
on the
don't know if
internet.
It's real or not, but this dude, I want to say it's in like India or something like that, but they're on top of a train that's clearly like an electrified train, and they have the wire above
We're
it
not
that it
showing
rides.
him that one.
No, I'm not going to show it, but I'm saying like the wire rides on top. The guy just reaches up, grabs it, and then all of a sudden it's just a flash.
That was
bones, and
one
fall.
of the videos that we watched in that work meeting I talked about earlier.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
He
if
just
that's real or
reaches
not.
up and,
Grab live wire.
dude.
And it's just bones.
If it's
just
not
fucking
real,
bones.
that's, I mean.
Really?
I'm not kidding. It's a skeleton that just falls like a fucking video game. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen, but he didn't give me a link. So.
That's good bone crushing.
But
gotta find this.
if
I
it's
gotta
enough
see
to send the flesh flying, it's enough to send the bones flying. So if the bones
That's
are
what I'm saying.
falling flat, it's like,
yeah.
you know.
And
That's fair.
all the muscles tensing up that hard, I would think it would do something. I have no idea, though.
It would set you on fire for sure.
It did. Like, it was... man, I can't... I'll have to pull it up.
I mean, higher voltage
that or
like that
turn you
usually
into this.
launches whatever comes in contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the danger with like 240 is you grab it, it doesn't launch you, but you have no control over your muscles and you just hang on
That's why
to
typically
it.
you're supposed to touch
And
the
it
back of
fries
your
you from
hand.
the
Those
inside
trains
out.
run on a huge voltage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely
much higher
massive.
than that.
I love that
It
there's...
doesn't take a whole lot of
I love that there's an entire...
It's not the voltage, it's the amperage
No, it's
that'll kill you.
not. No, it isn't. Love that there's a subreddit called "Idiots Nearly Dying."
She just walks into the U-Haul truck.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
This way, you'll see it.
Probably.
Probably.
I have
Yeah.
a video from Louisville that looks like this a couple weeks ago, but it's a guy beating the absolute piss
What
out of
the
another guy in the middle of the street.
That was almost really, really bad.
Who the fuck does that?
I know. That's why it's dumbass of the week, potentially.
Probably
Turn around yelling
it's
at
also
somebody
prob-
else.
It's also probably a crackhead.
She's probably screaming at someone for yelling at her for being.
That's probably
man.
like, yeah, they were just like, get out of the
Person.
road. And she's like, fuck you, runs into a fucking U-Haul.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's my favorite moment though. Is the instant like daddy hungry.
People getting hit by U-Hauls, right?
The shitty thing is that you know that she learned nothing from that experience.
Yeah.
There was no,
I
there was no
can't
knowledge.
believe
gained.
that he was driving right there.
Why was there a U-Haul truck there? I was trying to cross the street. They saw me.
Who put
He's
U-Haul in the
lucky
middle
that
of
I
the-
stopped walking when I did.
I've seen this one.
Oh no, I haven't.
I had to pee so bad.
Go, dude. You go. Make them two idiots move. I gotta pee too.
Yeah, I was just gonna go right here.
The title of the video says all of what you're about to miss anyway. Lion sticking your hand in the lion cage
Why is he so close to?
because he's gonna stick his hand in it per the title.
But I mean, like even at the zoo and stuff.
Oh boy,
Because this is obviously third world
You
country
deserved
zoo.
it. You fucking deserved it.
dude.
And no one's there to immediately like, you know.
I don't know that this is a zoo. I don't
Bad
know.
kitty.
Where's the spray bottle at?
Oh, he's about to take his fucking arm.
Oh,
his jaw
no.
is locked
Dude,
on.
did
He's
you just see how long his fucking arm stretched? Like, that
I
thing's
did.
about to come off.
Yeah. Oh, he got out.
That's when you like grab the motherfucker's tongue or like his fucking.
I'm not a betting man.
Adam's at
I don't think you would ever do that again.
No.
So who's dumber though? The chick that walks into the U-Haul, the lion
No,
hand
the man that sticks his fucking hand in a lion cage.
For sure.
Yeah, these
You're
people
walking across the
obvious
street.
sometimes.
You've done that 1,000 times. It's probably gone well. As dumb as it is,
It's at least plausible to think, she didn't think anything
Right.
would happen.
Yeah.
Because
She didn't-
usually cars slow down and she doesn't have to worry.
that's a
about
simple.
Fair.
What was I thinking? This is. I know
fucking
what
lion.
this can
it.
do.
Here's a line. Yeah.
But I will argue the guy leaving the lights on with electrical work. That's pretty obvious.
In all fair,
Well, the fact that
He's
no
just
one
trying
was
to
like,
pet a
"Hey,
lion.
listen, that's a live wire."
He's
Don't.
just trying to pet a lion. I mean, wouldn't you want to pet
look.
a lion in theory if it didn't bite you?
I'm not saying I'm not
If
dumb.
it didn't have teeth.
I wouldn't want to pedal.
I am saying I turned off the wrong breaker a couple weeks ago when installing a smart dimmer switch, and I got
those are
hit
You
pretty
got
hard.
that?
Yeah.
That sucked.
I did it. I did a garbage disposal the other day and found out that the breaker's labeled.
Yeah, I learned that. Well, I was going for breaker 3, and I'd hit breaker 3 like 5 times because I was testing it, and then I hit breaker 4 the like 6th time.
4 is a little different than
I was like,
3.
okay, we can move the light. Fuck, and just like immediately jumped. I'm like, that sucked.
Yeah, no, Matt needs to see this.
Yeah, we can show him.
He's
like
coming
lions?
back.
I want to see it.
Do you like
No,
Yeah, you
lions?
missed out.
I want to see it based on the reaction.
We'll switch out. Tag.
It's about as dumb as you think. Yeah, it's about as dumb as you think.
Remind me when the cameras are off to tell you guys a lion story. Phil knows.
What do you do? I mean, what do you do?
Hope.
Say bye to your arm.
Yeah.
Poke it in the eye, dude. I mean,
That is a good point. Yeah, something. Anything that's gonna hurt
instantly,
really
that's
bad.
what I would
Grab
do.
its throat.
It's gotta panic. Make it panic. That's the only thing you can do.
For 20 likes, Ian will go to the zoo and do this, guys.
By
Make
the
it
way,
happen.
For 20 likes?
I would like to
Yeah.
bring this up that since we, I know it's going to come out later and whatever. Remember we had the whole plan for the slap herd around the world?
Yeah.
Yet to do it.
This is kind of bullshit because everything got fucked up.
Will Smith done stole the title.
Oh, god damn it.
We're not going to be able to do it anymore because Will Smith fucking.
Small amount of context. Our friend Eva, Alex, drunk at a party at my house, put his balls on her car door handle because Alex does
it?
things
Car
like that.
door handle. Interesting.
Yeah, where she's got to touch it. So it's funny, whatever. But she saw it and he went, okay, I feel bad. You can slap me. And she slapped him so hard, I'm pretty sure they heard it a county away. I've never heard someone's hit somebody so hard in my entire life. My friend Eva.
Slapping me.
Yeah, slapping Alex.
Well, I know it was you.
But anyway, the plan
very
was that on the
slappable.
podcast we were gonna have her come back and we were just gonna have record a video of her hitting him as hard as she
Still
could.
do it. I say still do
Oh,
it.
we're still gonna. But
It's
that
gonna
being said, now
happen.
we always
Gonna
had.
drive
I would wait a little bit before.
Yeah, we're gonna wait
you
for
know,
that. But
I actually
we were
know
gonna.
my people talked to Will Smith's people, and he's going to come and smack
they?
Alex.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
that would be great.
Yeah, dude.
Actually.
And it'll be as limp wristed and pathetic as
I was going to
as the
say
one at
that
the
was a
Oscars.
pretty,
It was pretty shitty.
lame slap.
But that being said, they did, of course, all the
automatically,
news-
I assumed it was fake
That's-
based on
that
how
is-
lame it was.
That was all the proof I needed that they were that desperate for ratings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, yeah, it was the worst ever in the history of the Oscars last year. Let's do something ridiculous.
But
I mean, yeah.
that no one would see coming, and it only boosted it a little bit.
A little
it was
bit.
still
It was the biggest thing for a
second
week.
worst ratings the Oscars have ever had. I'm like, come
Not
on.
the worst, though.
Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Well, dude, the thing is, it was just so like no one. Everyone was like, "There's too much backstory." Everybody knows the whole thing with Jada and how, like,
know
on
the
national
ball for years,
television,
like-
she humiliated him
It's
by
not even the
telling him
bald
she
part.
sleeps with other men and she's going to
God, that
continue
was
sleeping
so-
with other men.
Which we did pull up
I'm
a thing
like,
where they just
How
they cut
deep
it.
the therapy was that she got from it.
Yeah. Dude, they cut together Will Smith yelling at where it just says, keep fucking my wife's mouth. And Chris Rock's like, I'm going to.
I'm going to. No, but they
That's
put,
awesome.
but they put
God.
that dude's face on there, right? August, whatever his
yeah,
name is. Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Oh, God.
It's funny because Will was laughing at first. And
Oh, he
then-
was.
No, he was
yeah.
laughing until he saw
Then he
his
saw
wife's
the rolling
face.
pin, and he was like, "Oh, I'm fucked."
The rolling pin. What year is it, Ian? Okay.
It's not the rolling.
It's not the 50s
When an
anymore.
analogy works, it works.
They're
That's what
beating
he's
us-
gonna-
Everybody knows
They're
right
beating
away what
us
you're
with their
talking about.
DoorDash bags. They're not. They're not using rolling pins.
That's it.
So,
That's the show.
I was gonna
Last thing
say,
we
so-
said was
Anything- any
sexist and
goodbyes?
terrible. All right.
I was
any
gonna
goodbyes,
say-
any fuck
So-
yous?
Good way to end.
So, boys, you want to shout anything out? We're going to end this up real quick.
We'll put all your stuff up, obviously, in the description. It'll be
Yeah, we're not.
I want to shout out the Screw City podcast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
And at the
buying us
Wayside
dinner.
is a band, by the way. I don't know if we ever talked about that.
We heard.
True. I play guitar.
Oh, that's
I play guitar.
Yeah. On the dark side.
I thought it was that one hard to pronounce name. Like, what is it?
A clarity? What was it? A clarity?
Accurate alacrity.
Yeah, accurate.
Don't you guys have 1 million, listens on one song that you didn't write?
Why?
The Power Rangers cover.
Cut that.
We have
Cut that.
Cut that.
over 100-something million views together for the Power Rangers cover that we get no credit for at all.
I mean, it's a good cover.
Oh, come on.
It's a
Yeah.
good cover. It just sucks.
It was
Yes.
recorded.
Oh, we will.
We recorded it when we were 18 or 17 and 18, and then
Honestly, rules. I didn't have any.
It's
rules
actually
that good when I was that
awesome.
old. They were
So
all
it got
dumb
real
ideas.
serious. I feel real bad.
Fuck
We were all
you, Alex.
laughing and it got real uncomfortable.
That's
Sorry.
the fuck you for the
Way to
episode.
fuck it up,
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah. Who wants to slap Alex, guys? And
Cut that.
So, outro song, give me the Power Rangers song. Is that okay, guys? Okay. Fight all that.
Honestly, sure.
why not? Just as long as you use the Alacrity cover, not some random.
Oh, obviously.
Right. Yeah.
There's actually the YouTube video has us as Power Rangers in it.
More
in
history.
The picture.
Back to the beginning of the episode when we talked about that. I met Phil in 6th grade in youth group, and then met Andy like freshman year in youth group.
Yeah, we probably should have asked him how they all
Yeah,
fucking met.
when that band,
We're not.
when their
good
band
at
came and
podcasting.
played, and that's
are
how we
we.
met. Yeah, there you go.
We're telling you the origin of the band at the end of the podcast.
We tried, and then we forgot.
I did ask when you guys started, but
That's
we
true.
didn't get the origin.
We
of
need to write
how.
down questions.
How?
We're working on it.
It's okay.
Hey, we're going to have you guys back on, though, again.
I hope so.
We'd love to.
I really do. This was a lot of fun. Go check out APNM. That'd be great. Fucking go check out
Yeah.
at the Wayside anytime they're playing somewhere.
Oh, they're always
go
awesome.
listen to all
Great
their
shows.
shit. These guys fucking rule.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming on, you guys. Really appreciate. Oh yeah, bye.
Bye, merch.
That girl is a heart attack, lying in wait to take you down. Don't be so dramatic, boy. Just write another